Start video transmission. There we go. It's
That's
done.
why
It's done.
Alright, great. Test audio, pussy lips. There we go.
Yeah,
That's your
audio
test
is on.
audio. Sweet, nice. Testing audio of pussy lips. We did it, boys.
Okay.
Yep, that's the first thing in the stream. That's how this works. Okay. Well, we're actually gonna start straight away for one time in our lives because we're good people and we don't not be on behind schedule. That was the words. Shut up.
Yes.
Anyway, yes, those
No
words.
one
Thank
else was
you.
talking.
Yeah, no. Anyway, where we left off, you were in Anther's shop to where you woke up in Anther's shop, and then through brief conversation, Anther was very tired. And through brief conversation, you then decided that you were going to. Well, there was a few things. You were going to go have a chat with Bert about what to come next. And then you also had planned, I believe, to go and show Rogar your newest.
Rogar in the hole.
Yes, and put Rogar. No, your newest
Rogar
companion.
didn't see the hole.
The Dragonborn boyo, and put him into the hole, but not actually, and instead just show him the hole. That in the one specifically the hole in which you lost.
If
through
he happens to go in the hole.
Yeah,
if he happens to go in, yes.
If he wants to go in the hole, he'll go in the hole.
You previously lost.
Or if he doesn't want to go in the hole.
I will throw Epic down the hole.
You
You
previously
can try.
lost. You previously lost
fucking
info
will.
into this hole. To this hole, and then now, and the Rogar takes very good interest in that because that was kind of the reason he's here, is to find info. So that was your plan, but first you went to Bert, and then Aragorn attempted to, not Aragorn, fuck me. I can't believe I did that. I said that. It's been a while since I've accidentally said his name. Useless cunt. Anyway.
Hey!
And yeah, he's useless. Useless.
No, he's
imagine,
not.
Imagine pissing and then getting kidnapped. What a fucking nerd.
Well, he didn't get kidnapped. He got...
You got taken by a mysterious old man going through a door. Tell me that's
Yeah.
not kidnapping.
And then another person replaced him.
Exactly.
I don't know,
Okay.
if someone told me I got kidnapped by an old man,
You got
or I
inst-
got
you got-
transported to a mysterious place by an old man, I'd be like,
He got instituted, basically.
Yeah.
But he got replaced by a synth. The Keeper's actually just the Institute. The Keeper's just the Institute.
I'm just... And Jet's
alright.
the god.
Yeah. Alright, but anyway, no. And you went to Bert's place. Anther tried to contact him, failed to do so. So in worry, came with you, and that's when you all discovered the body of late Bert, Mr. Wizard Man, who was killed. And through different checks and different investigations, he seemed to have been killed by some sort of unnamed blade or weapon. But the energy of the necrotic magics that surrounded it seemed to be the same. And then through the efforts of Jet, you discovered a piece of paper that was covered by an illusionary, magic cast that it persisted, just like the hiding magics of his dome that persisted past Bert's death, hiding a certain piece of paper that sat on his table. From unprying eyes, you managed to dispel it and read said paper and learn a very good amount of key information. And then you left, and then Anther, thinking, using the previous knowledge that he has, he remembered Bert mentioning one time that the agents are known to use tracking devices of some description. And he detected you were in fact triggered one of those. You were affected. He dispelled it. And then heading outside, though, it seemed the dispel did not happen soon enough, as three doppelganger... found three doppelganger individuals outside three individuals that black silhouettes that in battle shifted and took the form of each of you. Oh, sorry, of two of you. And then but through combat, you did manage to get rid of them and kill them, except not without loss, as Rogar had his arm snapped and is currently loosely hanging by
But
his
you
side.
should see the other guys.
But you should see the other guys. One of them doesn't have a head, the other two are just fucking dead as
Another
shit.
one doesn't have a head, and the other one
They're
doesn't
all
have a head.
well, the other ones technically don't. The two of them don't even have bodies anymore.
True.
Alright. And that is where we left off. You all just finished the encounter. You all kind of just sat down and tiring, in exhaustion. And what would you like to do?
I'm fine. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, you fucking would.
You're still by the tree, fucking with that one psychic damage.
Yep. Oh my god.
Fucking
So-
confusion.
that's
Yeah, I'm still
right.
Reginald.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Jonah's Reginald. Yes.
guess I'm
This is
still
true.
looking at me then.
Yeah.
What's the go-to here? So, dead magician. He has the information, and now we have to look for these.
Actually, as you say, dead magician, Anther coughs and looks at you with just like the most, like, well, actually, very fittingly, tiefling guy is looking at you with the most like death devil stare you have ever been given, ever. And you've been given a few, disobeying orders while you were in the military. The young lad who thought you knew better. You've been given a few death stares in your life. This is the worst. He is staring at you as you just called one of his only friends a magician.
I'm going to retract that statement.
I think that would be wise.
I think that's a good idea. Well,
You're having a midlife crisis in the corner.
He took that one. He's got a fucking like. He just doesn't even know that stay. He's like, who the fuck? So I'm just gonna.
Anyway, and Anther is. You could say like he's kind of relaxed a little bit after the combat, like taking his mind off it. But as the combat rests, his mind kind of goes back to the fact that he did just lose a friend.
That is true. Well, I'm open to suggestion on what our next plan is.
Well, even though that was very unorthodox, I believe. Where were we going again? Where we were going to do something else. What were we supposed to be doing?
Something with notes. Something.
Tunnels.
Oh, the holes, right?
Yes.
We're going to put the Rogar in the holes.
Yes, I think we well agreed that we were not going to be doing that.
Going to put Rogar.
Did you say my
Jet,
name?
Jet, I swear to God, I will put you down the hole.
He now has one arm. It's easier to put him in.
Jet, I will put you down the hole.
There.
It's at this moment that it's at this moment that Jet, you realize he's looking at the wrong Reginald. He's looking at the real Reginald when he's saying Jet. You successfully managed to in his dismay and confusion, like just sadness, you've managed to not only trick Rogar, but also managed to trick Anther into thinking who is the real Reginald.
Okay, at that point, I'm just gonna be like, I'm not.
Shut up.
The other one.
Jet, be quiet.
So that means that means he thinks that Reginald wants to put Rogar in the hole now.
Yeah, basically.
No, I'm the
we
real
need
Reginald.
to put Rogar in the hole.
He thinks Jet wants to, but he's looking at Reginald, thinking that the real Reginald is you. Like he thinks the real Reginald is you, but he's looking at the wrong one because it's weird.
I think my guys recovered.
Transform right now, and I won't stab you in the toes.
You can try.
In the toes? In the toes?
In the toes.
But
yeah.
you wouldn't hurt your perfect self, would you?
Well, you're not me, so
Well,
at first,
I am.
not very worried about that.
I'm just gonna go
Well,
behind
just
the.
transform. This joke grow very old, and stale, and stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Change into Rogar. No. See, I'm Rogar.
I'm just gonna go behind basically the person I thought was Jet and just like have my like arm like you are Jet, right? And then I just see fucking Jet transform.
Just turn out.
guess.
Hello. I'm just back into
my God.
normal myself.
Okay. There we go. Oh shit. Sorry. God, I am so
Oh
distracted.
shit.
I am so distracted at the moment. I really need to clear my head.
One
I'm gonna
would
go into
one
my
would
bag and like
yes.
offer him some food.
No, I'm okay. I don't need food. Gentlemen, if you don't mind, I'm going to head back to my shop and just take 5. Just have a bit of a
take
a
all the
rest.
time you need.
Thank you, Reginald. Jet. No, Reginald. Jet's
No,
dead. You've
no,
changed
no.
already.
It's Reginald. It's Reginald.
I'm gonna go.
I
he just-
know
and
the war
Anther,
crimes.
yeah, Anther just begins to leave, and he's just walking back like alone. He's heading back to his shop to just take a fucking rest and contemplate and just think about everything that's happened.
Take a lap. Yeah.
Exist himself again.
Ugh.
Alright, what would you as
That's
Anther walks off? Yeah, what would you guys like to do?
He's got a lot on his mind, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Indeed he does.
So, considering our little party, what should we do?
I would like to go and check out that hole if I can. Did my mic cut out, by the way?
I suppose we should
Okay.
check the hole again.
We'll let you know if you cut out.
Okay, thank you. Yes, let's go see the hole if we can. I haven't seen it yet. And
That
maybe
is
on the
true.
way, we could probably fix my arm up some more.
Hopefully. You think there's some sort of doctor, or maybe a vet? I'm not sure how that
We could ask
that
Jeff
goes
that
down.
because he knows this town better than we do.
No,
I
I believe Anther would have mentioned.
I don't actually know if I don't know if that would be. Is that racist or? Is that a
Yeah, I
genuine
don't know.
act-
I was debating that as well.
Is that a genuine point that like would you take a dragonborn to a doctor or to a veterinarian because he's technically not a human?
Yeah.
But would
Why do you think- yeah,
veterinarians
that's why
even
I
be a
asked it.
thing? Because it's like, wouldn't they just all be doctors for different species?
I mean, in this town, the best kind of doctor you'd find would be like he's like the Craigslist doctor in the back alley.
Yeah.
So really,
You
it
know, the
doesn't
one
matter.
that'll do
You know,
your-
he's
your
like, bro,
implant.
he's like, listen, buddy, I'll give you a good deal. I can fix you up. You know, sex change, whatever you need.
Yeah, you go in to get
put
the
a
arm
horse
fixed.
dong on there.
I can attach stuff. I can take it off. I can swap it out. It don't matter.
No, you go in to get
I
the
can
arm
put a
fixed and you
horse
have
thing on
breast
it.
implants.
As long as hey man, as long as the pay is good, I do anything you want. I
Reggie
give you
with some
my arm.
I'll
bolts
suck your
on
dick.
titties.
I give you my arm. I can give you
I'll
my
suck your
limb.
dick.
I don't
Jesus
even need it. You got a limb you want? Get it. Bring it to me. I got you.
So
I'm
what
just
can you do,
sucking.
my feminine fellow? I can suck your dick.
Fucking love that line.
All right. That's on screen for a while.
Before we
Somebody
like
clip it.
go, can I like
Yeah.
look around for like a stick, like the
You
already
don't
spoke
need
to
you know Anther did that with with Aragon last. You guys have still Aragon. So fuck me.
I meant a
Anther,
fork.
you guys
a fork
you've still got you've still got the brace the splint, but it's just it'll just take a few to you might have to retry actually attempting to fashion
I
it to
wanted
the
to
limb.
try and find a fork stick so I could use the fucking look at object ability.
Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. No. Now I see what you're doing. Oh yeah. Go ahead and make a survival check.
Alright.
Survival.
7.
What'd you 7? Yeah. Nah. Nah.
See
You
fucking
look.
corkscrew shaped twigs.
You look around for a few minutes. You do find sticks, but none of them are the shape and the description you're looking for. One of them actually you do find it is the shape you're looking for. One of the prongs, however, has been long snapped off and is nowhere to be seen, so it'll no longer work for the purpose you intended for.
Darn.
Unfortunately. No dear. You guys gonna make your way to the indiscriminate basement number 3?
I think that's a good idea.
Alright.
I'm just gonna get rid of original. Do you need any healing?
Yes.
No, I don't.
A dap up could be good. No, shut up, Jet. Shut up, Jet.
You look
He's talking
over
to
at
me.
Jet and I'm back to Reginald. Like,
I'm
going-
already close to the room, Reginald, so I know the.
I know.
fucking
I'm
Reginald
just
is.
trying to fuck with.
Oh my god, you're such a bitch.
I'm gonna heal Reginald for 20 HP.
No, with your lay on hands.
Yeah, lay on hands.
Nice.
Never let me be a shapeshifter ever again.
No, I don't think I will. I think I'm banning changelings for the rest of my campaigns. Fuck
You
this.
certainly
This is-
can try.
What do you mean I can do that? It's not-
You
Huh?
certainly can try.
Did you just shift
You
into the
keep
DM? Is
saying
that what
that.
happened here? Is that what happened here?
Yep.
Have you changelinged into the DM?
Yup.
Fuck. All right,
He
let me
was
send you all the plans really quick.
Awesome.
I am a player
Alright,
now.
sweeten it. Yeah. All right.
I'll just play as level 20 Antho. It's fine.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll make an encounter that will just paralyze you instantly.
I'm pretty sure. I think Antho's actually immune to paralysis. I think.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'll
Yeah, he
freeze
is.
you in a block of ice. There you go.
Hey, he's not immune to that.
No, he's
Unless he has, fuck you, devil power.
or I'll
See
rip
me
off
to a
his wings.
block.
Anthony's just gonna go back. Anthony's just gonna go home.
Yeah.
Anthony's home now.
Anthony got a
Alright.
Glock and he's
Alright,
having a
Yeah.
time.
All right, gentlemen. You're at the thingy thong, the sing song place bong, the house.
Damn.
basement.
The basement.
Alright.
Yeah.
You walked on your way there, brief conversations, healing magics was a thing. On the way there, if you want to, Reginald, if you want to go ahead and make another medicine check to attempt to splint up
Ooh,
Rogar's
yeah, that's
arm.
right.
Disadvantage.
We're
though.
in the alleyway
Yeah.
before we go in. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe we should.
Still a disadvantage though, because your headache, obviously.
That's true.
Can I just splinter my own fucking arm, just pop it back in?
Do you want to make a medicine check?
I got a 17 and a 3. I got a 6.
Yeah, unfortunately, still that headache is still. Even though like you kind of gotten used to it at this point, and it's been rocked a few times, you're having trouble with the finding the way to properly like mount the splint to the arm and actually get it to stick and stay and help the limb heal properly. You think maybe you'd be a little better if you were had either somebody helping you or if you were doing it during if you were sitting still and actually could focus and doing it during a rest period kind of thing.
Right.
But worth a shot anyway on the way there. Worth a shot.
Wow.
All right, no
Well,
problem.
let's hope these holes haven't gotten even
check
bigger.
and try and put my arm back in. Oh no.
What's that?
Can
It's
I
not
try and pop-
dislocated, it's broken.
It's broken. You're not popping shit back in. It's broken. The bone
I like
is
to fucking pop the bone back in
The
through my skin.
the bones are currently in 2 different pieces.
Okay. Can I try and set it myself then?
You want to try and set it? Sure. Go ahead and make a medicine check with disadvantage. You have no medical training, and
That's
you're doing
true.
this with your own arm. Go ahead. 1. Okay.
I
So,
break it first.
I kind of feel like
yeah,
you should
no.
roll the injury table again.
No, his arm. Okay, so your arm is now fucked completely. And no, hold on. Let me get the injury table here. There is a specific injury you're gonna get because of that.
Sorry, myself
There's
got bad.
no roll for that. There is a specific injury that I know of.
Oh.
No, it's not. It's not
I
there.
have to get my limb cut off because it might be useless.
It's not there. No, hold on. I don't
You
remember where
can't
this
have
one
my
is.
robot arm.
No,
don't
but you can
remember
make
where this-
robot arms because you're level 3 artificer.
Yeah, but he doesn't have. He didn't take. He didn't take.
And also,
limb,
I think that's a higher level. I think you have to be like level
it's not.
13 artificer to do that.
No, it's,
Really?
it's
For
one of the
limbs.
infusions.
It's a-
You can, it's a replica magic item. You can take prosthetic limb as like a base. It's like a level 3 one, I think.
I was reading through it and it was like a later. I don't know. Maybe it was a different thing, but hang on, let me look because
I
I
didn't take that because I fucking.
I think like artificial limbs were like it was a high level thing. Like it was an infusion, but it was like a high level infusion.
The infusion it's called prosthetic limb. That's the one. That's what it's called. It's literally just a wondrous item in D&D, and I don't remember though. Fuck,
Yeah.
where is this fucking thing? Is it slashing? You get it? No. No. Where the fuck is it? I don't know where the fuck this item is.
It
This
doesn't
item.
exist.
Apparently not. Piercing, maybe. Hold on, maybe it's in piercing. Nope. Holy shit, you get a throat. Wait, what? You can get a throat injury? Huh.
That's
Damn.
fucking shocking.
Damn.
Wow, throat injuries are fucking horrible. You just gain a level of exhaustion, which cannot be removed by normal means.
Holy shit.
You also have disadvantage on constitution checks. Magic such as regenerate spell can heal you. Damn! Damn! That's if you roll a 2. I don't know what the fuck this is.
I'm so unlucky to roll a fucking one. Holy shit.
I mean,
should know
yeah,
that.
yeah,
my
pretty,
fault, I fucked it up.
pretty unlucky, but I mean, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, I couldn't find the one I'm looking for,
I'm not a
so
medic.
instead, what I'm going to go for is I'm going to go for this internal injury. So as you do that, as you try and set it, you're feeling around, you're touching it, it hurts. You're a dragonborn, you've got a big constitution, you're a big boy, and then you go, oh yeah, that'll be good, and you press. And you're like, okay, that's out. And now this searing pain happens in your arm, and you're kind of like while you're toughing it out because you're a big dragonborn boy, your arm is now almost in constant pain all the fucking time. So now, whenever you attempt an action in combat, you've got the shitter version of what Epic did to that guy in the last fight.
Okay.
So you now have to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw anytime you try and do an action. Or you just fucking lose it, and you can't take reactions until the start of your next turn.
Shit, okay.
Because you've just basically tried to set a broken bone, and in essence, you've basically pushed the bone, and it's now bending the other way to what it should be. You have effectively
So now
made
I
it.
just need a way for it to fucking...
Now you
Sorry,
need to splint it, and then you're gonna need to splint it, and then you're gonna need to spend a good 25 days or whatever just doing jack shit.
With that arm.
Or find somebody who has 6th level healing to heal it.
Yeah.
6th level magical healing, or hope you get that
Fuck.
yourself in time,
Yeah.
which may happen. So we'll have to find out. But for the now,
Get a wish spell. Heal my arm.
that's
Get
a nice.
deformed.
That's not gonna happen.
Well,
But,
that becomes
but yeah.
deformed. Ah.
Yeah, but yes. But anyway, so you guys, Reg, you watch as you try and fuck with him with your shit. You're like, this isn't gonna work now, but try again later. And then as you turn around, you hear like a crack of more bone and a pop, and you turn around, and Rogar, you can see on the opposite side of Rogar's arm, like, you could see the bone was kind of like like bulging out the skin on one side when you were trying to splint it and everything. You can now see on the other side that same bulge. The bulge where it was previously is gone, but it's now on the other side.
What? Rogar? I looked away for 3 seconds. What have you done to yourself? Wait, you didn't try to just jam it in, did you?
Maybe.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
I don't have much medical training. I usually let
I can tell.
the people
Now-
at my
I hate to tell you this, but Jet,
Yes.
Jet, you wanna come over and I'm
Yeah,
just
so
gonna
what's
kind of
up? What's
point over at the
happened?
arm.
Yeah,
Just
you
the
walk
arm.
over and like pay attention to it. Yeah, you look and you see the bulge on the bottom of his arm, of the bone now bulging. If you want, I think if you want to, you can roll a Constitution save to see if you vomit. See if Jet throws up.
Nah,
Or
I
is he-
don't.
is
I
he-
mean, he's
Is he-
seen a
or
lot
is
of
he-
drunk
is he-
people
he's-
fall off
he's
stages.
big enough? He's
Yeah.
good enough?
He's seen
But
a
he's
lot
just-
of drunk people
Alright.
fall off stages and get into bar fights, but he's still disgusted.
Gagged but used to it.
Yeah.
Radio, no problem. Okay.
So, is there any way that, I don't know if my arm is useless now or anything. I don't want to cut it off.
I don't see
We're gonna have
cutting
to
it
see.
off will help.
Well, the fact that you've done this to it, it makes it sort of, it won't set properly, not at all. In fact, it'll set just completely wrong. I'm gonna like get a little closer and just kind of like poke at the arm.
Oh, the bone, the bulge.
Yeah, just like,
Oh.
oh.
Ergo, as he
You
does, as he pokes it, like shooting pins and needles pain sends up your arm, and like not downwards, like it sends up your arm to the part you still have feeling. And also, yeah, Rogar, you notice basically below where that bulge is, everything below that bulge is now numb. Is numb at this point. But everything
I
above it,
see.
you feel it hurts. Your arm hurts a lot, and he's just poked it.
Can you not?
Yeah, that sounds about right. To what I was expecting. Okay, so that's just. Does this town have a doctor of sorts? Because I'm trying to keep really calm here, but I'm like,
I
oh.
believe the only doctor or any person that had any sort of medical abilities was the late Bert. Other than that,
Shit.
Anther said that there's really no one else there wasn't many people of interest in this
I'll
town.
get this arm fixed and this town is doomed. I'm cutting it off.
Don't. I mean, a mangled arm is better than no arm. I
It
mean,
will
is there any
heal.
way you can use it at all?
No! I feel I can't move my fingers, my arm at all. I can only feel the upper part. And it hurts.
I need to check something, and I need a crafting
Actually,
bench.
funnily, Jet, you as you're doing that, Reginald, Jet, you notice looking at Rogar, even though he's again big, not taller than you, however, but big dragonborn boy, big tall dragonborn man, tough as nails. You can tell just looking at him, like even though you really can't see his face, you can just tell the body language and stuff. He's in a lot of pain. While maybe he's not showing it outright, he is in a lot of pain. And you pick that up with your 15 insight. 15 passive insight.
15 passive insight.
Yes. Not because I want to use that. Totally not. Just because I want people to use passive skills.
Fuck
No,
you.
no, you actually do pick that up. Sean, you were so close. You have a 13. You were so close.
I like saying it, and but
Yeah.
I'm fucking gonna tough through this. And my burger's like, he doesn't want to cut off his arm, but he's
Yeah.
like, if he must, he will.
Yeah, pretty logic.
Well, I certainly wouldn't do it, but it's up to you. Maybe we can put the arm in the hole.
What?
I just look at him with the. I just fucking.
He's
rip
trying to
my
like
own
just.
I
Yeah.
rip my fucking helmet off, and I just look at him, and I'm like, this is no time for jokes.
Well, you got to find the comedy in everything, don't you?
No,
Or else there's no fun in
for
life.
once, I'm going to agree with
There's no fun
big
in life if you
injured
don't do
friend here. Look,
Oh my god.
we'll
I'm
have
an
to go
ally,
fight some
dude.
big beast.
My
Last
arm
thing we
is
need is a...
broken.
Yes.
Fucking children.
Excuse me?
Here, do
You
you want
heard
a
me.
glove?
Wait, hold on. Can I bring some comedy to this? If you hadn't been rolling with disadvantage, you rolled a 15. That is the DC to set a broken arm in this. So had you not been at disadvantage, you would have done it. It would have worked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
that's what I expected.
but the disadvantage.
Oh, wait. I did choose prosthetic limb.
Did you?
I did. Oh, that's right. I did do it because I fucking I thought it would be funny with my because my own arm.
Because when you were making the character, I said that it'd be funny if you took one of your infusions to be a prosthetic limb, just to make sense of how you have one.
Yeah.
That's right. I mean,
Okay,
you don't have it
that
made.
makes
Though.
sense.
You don't have it made yet, though, but you do own it as a thing.
I can make one.
Yeah.
I guess through study.
And it does need to be attuned to, and obviously uses one
It
of
takes
your
an attunement.
infusions.
Yes, it takes an attunement slot, and yes, you have to swap out one of the unknown infusions for which you have yet to make any of,
Yeah, I know.
Mr. Artificer.
Wait, no, but he's gonna use it.
Yeah, that's fine. But you like any. I'm talking about your other ones. You still haven't actually made
Oh.
or used any of your other infusions yet because you're a fucking artificer.
I
Useless.
just everything. Everything I own is
You can
music
give
is
it
magical.
to other people.
Let's
Fuck you,
finally
I'm
go
sorry.
I don't
to
need
Reginald.
it. Like, I don't care, but you can.
No, he could, but Reginald's Reginald, and even now, Reginald would never do that.
No.
Why would Reginald? Why would
But back
Reginald do that?
before he would have.
Reginald, you made that prosthetic
I
limb,
would.
right?
Maybe. I don't know. Not my character.
Well, I didn't make it, but I suppose I could try and. It might take a little time, but I think I could do something for you.
Do you want me to cover my arm now, or do you want to take the measurements of my current arm?
Ooh. Actually, that's a good idea. Look, if we're going to do this, I need your full commitment. If I
thought
do
you were-
give you a prosthetic limb,
You just see me with my fucking left hand with sacred flame.
And
I'm
Jet's like,
like-
well, I always have the simulation of the arm right here, and I just change my arm, and I don't know if I can just do bits, but my arm's now.
Oh fuck! Why wouldn't you be able to?
I would
mean, you
think
know,
so.
yeah. Why the fuck? Like, you could change your entire body
Yeah.
into a different form. I'm gonna sure you can change
Yeah.
just your arm into that's fucking.
And
that's
then I
fine.
turned to Jet with my helmet still off. I'm like, I might need to borrow your axe.
My axe,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's a family heirloom.
And my axe.
This was the first. This was baby's first gift.
Gonna be my fucking final fucking chopping block, I guess.
Okay. I'll hand him the hand axe, I suppose.
yeah.
All right. Are you guys doing this?
But that's baby's first hand axe, so don't break it.
I need materials, a blacksmith, and a lot of time.
Make the limb. Is that what you need? That's just one of your infusions. So you just make that during a long rest. You could just make the limb.
Oh,
I don't
alright.
think it specifies
Well-
you need materials to make the limb.
I think
Let me
you
check.
would need the materials, but I mean, we're not
I
using a lot of
What
materials.
type of limb
I
you
don't know.
wanna
Well, no,
make?
for this is a specific thing. You would need to go find materials if it says you need them, but I don't think it does.
I suppose I could use a couple spare parts from my own arm. Huh. Funny about that. You and me would be one of the most hostile in this party, and here I am helping you, giving you a new arm. It's
Plenty
almost
of times,
poetic, isn't it?
too. And as I'm talking, I'm just slowly grabbing the hand axe and wavering across my arm. Just like... Alright, I'm, can someone grab my morning star and put it in my mouth?
I think that would do worse damage to your teeth.
Maybe. No, the we means the wood part, not the metal part.
The wood
No,
part,
but I.
He's sensitive.
Oh,
He's biting wood. He's a
depends.
dragon.
But it's a
He'll-
massive piece of wood. Yeah, okay, it's a dragon.
He's a dragon.
Yeah.
He's a dragon.
He is a
He's a
dragon.
dragon. He's a dragon.
Okay.
One. It'll be fine.
Like if it was
Alright,
a sword handle,
go.
sure, but
All right.
yeah.
Are you? All right. So you. What are you guys doing? Are you trying to? Are you trying to cut?
Oh,
Are you gonna cut your arm off
botch
now?
this.
Are you gonna cut your arm off?
Yeah,
Wait. I need to make measurements first.
Okay.
Well, I
yeah,
have the
that's
arm
true.
here.
Yeah. Are you taking measurements from his fucked up, broken,
I-
ruined
I
arm, or are
have
you
the
taking them
fixed
from the
arm.
from the pristine, nice jet arm?
Let's do it from the jet arm. The
Good
problem is
idea.
it might not be accurate, but
All right.
whatever.
Well, go at that to that point. Go ahead,
Should
and
be
I would
fine.
say for this, go ahead and This is interesting. I'm gonna say this is gonna be a few checks to see how you can do this. So first of all, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Alright. 1 sec.
We're actually cutting off.
Well, you're. I mean,
Yeah.
hey, man, this is this is how D&D
Jet,
works.
could you help me with this? I need
Yes.
another set of eyes.
Quite.
All right.
Alright, give me
I,
that advantage.
yeah. If you were gonna help him, then I'll say that's advantage on the medicine check. So.
Wouldn't it be better if you just turn into fully me and the size, the frick?
I wouldn't really make a difference, but it's up to him.
Okay, let's see here. So I now have advantage? Alright,
Yep.
cool.
Advantage on this one. All right.
Nine.
Alright,
19. All right. Now for the next one, I'll say go ahead and do a intelligence check, just a base intelligence check.
Mhm.
No advantage
But
on
what
this
about
one.
his concussion?
Yeah, he's got Oh, actually. Oh, and actually, there. Thank you, Jet. That's a good point. Actually,
17.
roll it back. That medicine check was not a 9. That would have been a. It would have been an 18 because you still have disadvantage on everything. So it is actually just flat roll for the advantage one. 'Cause you still have
Oh, true.
disadvantage.
So cancel
your
each
headache.
other out.
So it's an 18 on the medicine check, and I need you to roll another intelligence check disadvantage. Like just roll one more because you rolled that one. That's a 17. So now roll the second intelligence check.
Oh, 18 plus 1, that's 19.
Okay. So it's okay. So
I'm
we'll take
focusing.
so you're taking the first one. So it's a 17. So you got a 19 for the medicine. Sorry, 18 for the medicine, a 17 for the intelligence, and now finally, make a dexterity check. This is just to see how well you can actually, do the shit.
Dexterity, disadvantage, just normal dexterity.
Disadvantage as well, yeah, because the headache. Everything's disadvantage.
Alright.
So-
Let's see here.
Roll it for me, bud. Roll it for me, baby.
Dexterity check?
When you got high rolls ready.
Roll for me, baby.
No way I can ask for a jet help?
You can, but I don't know. Oh, how would Jet help? Jet.
Hmm.
Okay. How do you want Jet to help you?
So what is this?
Right.
Building the actual arm, or
No, this is him. This is him, like using his hand. But this is it's not speed. It's more just his handwork, being able to take accurate measurements. These are just the relative checks to do that. How would you? Reginald, explain to me how you want Jet to be able to help you.
I would
I'll
say
just
I would ask him to do a check as well.
Right.
And then it's more of a thing like, okay, I have cataracts, I'm a little older, my hands are a bit shaky.
Yep.
I got this concussion, I might not be seeing numbers right, I just need you to take a secondary thing, and if I'm way off on a number, or just
Okay.
double check
hang on,
my
you have
measurement.
disadvantage for this, right?
Yes.
Now you don't have disadvantage.
Yes. Oh,
That's
are you gonna cancel his disadvantage
Yeah,
with your
I'll just
thingy?
cancel his
Okay.
disadvantage.
And do you want to try and help him anyway?
Sure.
All right. In
This
that
is
case,
important.
that means you'll have advantage on this one because you cancelled his disadvantage with your ability. So
Yeah.
as you look at Jet's kind of already he's kind of already helping you a little bit, and then he begins to actually properly help you with it. And
Right.
so now you can roll this dexterity, the last one here, with advantage
Okay,
because of his
and I need it.
help.
Yes!
So,
Nice.
so 18,
I
so,
would
okay,
have
so that's
been
an
so
ace.
annoyed if that was 2 1s. It just cancelled out
Yeah,
the
that
2
would've been so
20s.
funny. All right. So okay. So yeah. So okay. So 8. So total. So it's an 18 for the medicine, a 17 on the intelligence, and an 18 on that. Okay. With that, Reg, it took you a few, 5 to 7 minutes to do this. Taking the dimensions, you had to do a couple of runs. You got a few of the numbers wrong, and then only realized halfway through calculations and shit. But over time,
Mhm,
you're pretty confident that you've taken their pretty accurate as far as you can eyeball and tell, measurements of Rogar's arm, using the unbroken version provided by Jet.
Well, this should do. Alright, I have your measurements. Now, if all
Synergy
goes
says that
according to plan...
Oh, what did you say? Do you continue?
No, cut me off, it's funny.
No, run it back. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, as soon as he says that, I immediately cut off my arm.
Well, that answers my question. Are you gonna get him to cut off your arm, or are you gonna do it yourself?
I'm doing it myself. I'm a fucking
Alright,
giant. Why would I let some other person do it?
Alright, I'll say go ahead and roll and you're using the hand axe, so go ahead and roll a strength check. Let's see how well you can do this.
12.
Which was the hand? It was your right hand that. Which handed is Rogar? Is he left or right handed?
Yeah, which. I mean, it doesn't matter, but in terms of the roll, but yeah, which hand did you?
Yeah.
Whichever hand you were holding your Morning Star, and that's the one that's
It's
broken.
my right.
Your right arm, is that the broken one?
That's the broken one.
All right. So just now for flavor, answering the question: what handed is Rogar? Is Rogar left-handed or right-handed? I would assume right-handed because that's the hand his Morning Star's in, but. That's up to you.
You see me with my fucking Morning Star with my right hand every fucking time.
So he's right-handed. So there you go. So yeah, Jen, at this point, as he's beginning to hack his arm off, you realize, wait, this dude's fucking right-handed. That's crazy. That's funny.
That's great.
Anyway, roll a 12. So Rogar, you got your arm like on the. Are you holding your arm just in the air trying to go at it, or have you like rested it on the ground, and you're like going at it?
Rest on the ground.
Good idea. Okay, and with
right there and there, that would just be fucked.
That'd be fucked. You would have not. It just wouldn't have happened. It would have been no roll. It just wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
So on the ground, you get the hand axe, and you go down the first strike. You try and aiming below where the bulge is. You get it pretty true, and you go down and you sink the hand axe in, shooting pain straight everywhere in your arm. Immediately, like combining with the already pain you're in, and you look down and you guys both hear this, Reg, as you finish with your paper and look up, you see the hand axe a good I'd say it's a good. Oh, I've got a ruler here. Hold on. Let's see how big inches are. Or is this an straight? Fuck me. Of course, the first ruler I look at doesn't have inches on it.
Man, I really wish I rolled a nat 20 and cut it straight through, but I fucking.
I'd say it'd be a good a good 2 centimeters of the hand axe is inside his arm, is like into the arm of the blade. And then Rogar, so that's what you've done. You've struck down. You've got the hand axe. It's a good 2 centimeters in. There's blood gushing out of it. What's your next move?
He's gonna get the fucking axe again and try again with his.
Me and Jed are gonna be like.
Now I'm gonna need you to. I'm actually gonna need you to roll an attack roll with the axe. So a hand axe. Will, what's the stats for a hand axe? You can roll it. Actually, no, that doesn't work. What's the stats for a hand axe?
1d6 damage.
Okay, that's all I need. Okay, so so to hit, so Rogar, roll a d20 and add your strength modifier. So add +4, because the hand axes are strength weapons.
16. So that is a dirty 20.
Nice, very well. Yeah, so with that. Oh, so we know that's the hit. Yeah, so perfect. Actually, so dirty 20. So you do hit the same spot of where you've already cut. Now I need the strength check to see how strong you were in the splash and see how well you go.
Another 12?
Good enough. So with the second 12, same amount of strength. You figure, oh yeah, it'll be good. You go up and you bring it down, hitting the exact same spot. It's already kind of weakened. You get the thing, and now while this blade sits in there, you've basically got your arm is quite thick.
Yeah, I fucking know that.
So your arm, the hand axe, basically the entire blade of the hand axe is now sitting inside your arm, but there is still a little more to go. Even you can guess one more good hit will get rid of this. We'll allow this to come, and the pain is almost unbearable at this point. And I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
17.
17. No, like as you the third strike down. Oh, sorry, the second strike down. You pull the axe up. The blood loss is getting to you, and you're starting to kind of even you dry heave at just the fact of losing so much blood at once. But you managed to tough it out. Go ahead. Another.
Give us another attack roll.
You cut out?
You cut out.
Yeah, you cut out.
There you go. I didn't even move at that time. It just cut out. Oh yeah. So another attack roll. Another d20 attack roll for me. So for the third strike, as you manage to not throw up and pass out from
I
cutting
got
your own arm off.
a
So 15,
19.
19. Very good. All right, so you do hit the same again. Spot. Roll ahead another strength check for me.
Oh, come
DC
on.
is very low.
7.
That rest.
However,
7.
oh wait.
While this is happening, Jet looks over at Reginald and is like, maybe you should get some fire ability ready to cauterize the wound so he doesn't die of
Funny you should
bleeding
mention
out.
that.
As you guys are having this very brief conversation, Rogar, you go ahead and you slam down one last time. You strike true, but there was a little less strength behind this one, and you just slam the wound. You cut a few, like an extra centimeter, but there is another. You're gonna have to go for another one again, and the pain is immense. It's burning at this point. It hurts. I need a second Constitution save from you at this point. Every time there's gonna be until
Is
this
there
comes off.
anything we can do to help?
This be like fucking exhaustion levels.
At
Like,
this point, no. A 9? Yeah, so Rogar, with that, as you strike down the amount of blood you've lost at this point, you're kind of like, your eyes are woozing, and you're like, and you're almost, you're not there yet, but I do need you to gain a point of exhaustion with that. Yeah.
Alright, gain a
that's
point of
you
exhaustion.
yeah.
Would you all believe me if I told you I made a system for this? Like, I have a system. I'm reading a system I wrote for this kind of thing.
Really?
This,
How do I
yeah, I
add the
made
point
this.
of exhaustion?
So go to your
Cool.
Found it.
conditions. Yeah,
Fruits of your
conditions.
labor.
I'm glad we had
And
the same idea of exhaustion, because I was like, you would
Oh, yeah.
be exhausted after
Oh
this.
yeah, you're cutting your own limb off and you're bleeding. You're also you're gonna take a bunch of damage at the end
Yeah,
of this,
yeah.
depending on how many you failed. But I'm not gonna bother doing that every time.
Yeah.
All right, but so you know, Rogar, your first level exhaustion, everything you do is a disadvantage now. Attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws. I
Good.
believe it's saving throws. Everything. I believe it's
Okay.
everything. No, on ability checks. Sorry. So
Wait a
your
minute, I have
every.
Oh, +7 to strength saving throw, but it ain't. It's fucking saving
Yeah,
throw.
that's
It's a
that's
fucking
saving.
check.
Yeah, we've been doing checks, not saving throws.
Yeah.
All right, so first level, okay. But there is you're like even in that you're like, you guys watch as he's like he's struggling now. You can see him struggling now. Did you at this
Shaky.
point? Do any of you want to try and head over and help him in any way? And if so, tell me
Yeah.
how you want to
Fucking
try and
no.
help.
Okay.
Yeah, I think even if this, you've seen people like fall off stages, broken arms, like you've seen bones jutting out of people's backs. I mean, this is a little different.
Yeah,
This
no.
is a little different.
Just
I'm having a
barely
growing
watching.
respect for
Rogar.
Rogar suddenly.
Yeah,
It's just to see himself do this, and for me to be like
And
helping
you're-
him now. It's
You're
like,
getting war flashbacks. You've seen like
Yeah.
human men, big like taller and bigger than Rogar, not have the goal to do this, not have the willpower to do this.
By himself.
So in that moment of inspiration, you head over and attempt to help Rogar. How do you attempt to help him?
come here, soldier. I can do the rest. And I'm gonna take out one of my sickles.
Alright,
Should be
go
a
ahead.
little better because
Alright.
he's done the big brutish cut
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
I want to be able to. I'm gonna like hold him back. I'm just like hold still, hold still. I know it hurts.
Yep.
And I'm gonna try myself and just like get in there and see if I can really delicately kind of
Okay. Okay.
at it.
I see. Oh yeah. Yep. In that case,
It's very
that'll
messy.
Yeah, no, it'll definitely be. Oh, that I knew. I think that okay, that didn't do it. That's interesting. Yeah. So that for the sickle. Well, there'll be no roll to hit because you're putting it in the wound, so it's already going to hit it. So I'll say, let's see.
Dexterity, I almost want to say.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah, Dex,
delicacy thing?
Dex, a Dex check.
He's
Yeah.
trying to just
Alright.
carefully.
Yeah, because he doesn't need to roll to hit it. Because
And is it a disadvantage thing?
it's still a disadvantage because your what's it called?
Concussion.
Headache, concussion brain.
Gotcha. And I'm
30
guessing
30
it's
brain.
I can't get an assistant from Leopard.
No, he's at this point. You could, but he's also got disadvantage. So no, at this point,
Yeah.
True.
yeah,
All right, yeah.
you're not.
Just
Yeah,
be getting annoying. All right.
yeah.
You can always ask Jet to hold the fucking arm.
Look over at Jet. Jet's kind of
No,
wrinkled.
Jet's fuck
He's
that.
it's the Jet. He's watching, but it's like the thing is like I don't want to watch, but I can't look away.
Jet would like
Yeah.
cauterize the wound if
Jet's ready for
but-
at the end. Jet comes in at the end.
He's the nurse.
Alright.
I'm the
Go
surgeon.
ahead and roll. Dexterity disadvantage.
Ah, shit.
A
4 and a 5.
You get the sickle in there,
He
and you
squirms.
yeah,
Yeah.
you try and do it, and Rogar, as he gets the blade and he goes to the very minimal flesh that's there now, it's stinging and burning, and you kind of flail, and you like end up actually like kind of cutting a little bit into the flesh, and it's not working out.
Hold still, damn it! I'm trying to help you.
And that's going to be
Fucking
another.
get
And
my
Rogar, another con save, please. This process is gruesome. I love it. This
yeah,
is all.
it
This
is.
is what this campaign. This is this campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's disadvantage. Oh, no, it's a save, so it's not disadvantage. You have ability check
save.
disadvantage. Yeah, Constitution save, not check. I said check. I
Oh,
apologize.
well, fuck.
Oh my
Well, if
God.
you said check all the time, and I'm like, bruh, I got a 22.
Oh, you should okay, that's fine. Have I been saying check for these?
Yeah, I've been rolling
Oh,
check.
I'm a shithead. Okay, in that case, hold on. Re-roll the other two then. Re-roll the other two con checks. Okay, 22. So you make that one. That was the first one.
12.
Okay, that's the second. Sorry. Okay, so you're still on one level of exhaustion because you failed the second one. The third one.
19.
The third one you make. Okay, so so same thing. No harm, no foul. But yeah, no harm, no foul. That's my bad. Yeah, they were supposed to be saves, not checks.
Fuck.
Alright, but you're still on one level of exhaustion, like before.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul. Okay. Okay, but you do manage to not gain another one.
Thank God.
Alright, Sean, do you want to try and go again? Or Rogar, are you going to try, what are you going to do? Yeah, Rogar, what are you going to do as he tries to cut it and you just flail about at the pain and the stinging pain?
It's his choice. I'll stop if he tells me to.
I'm gonna like, just cut it already!
Alright.
Go ahead.
And at that, I'm going to, instead of delicately, I'm just going to strike down.
You're like up above their head, go down on try and get the
up above
If
that
you
head.
swing-
Just
if you get a
cut
natural
off.
one, it hits my
you're gonna need to roll me an attack roll then.
Alright,
try and
that's
get it.
fine. So is that an armor, or what the hell am I doing?
Yeah. You just roll it. So just roll an attack with the sickle. Just click the button to roll an attack. Yeah, that's the assistant. Are you using the assistant or the sickle?
Oh, I'm using the assistant. Whoops. Excuse me. No, I'm using the sickle. I just rolled the sickle there.
Yeah. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it.
Cool.
A 10? A 10? No, it's a 10. Oh, sorry, no,
Oh.
19. I missed the plus 9. 19.
19.
That will get it. So you got it in the hole. Now I need the deck. Actually, no. This will be strength, because you're going down to try and just full go. So I need
At
a
disadvantage, or
a strength check. No. Yes. Disadvantage. A strength check at disadvantage. God.
19 out of 14. There we go.
17,
Wait, I have a
that-
sound for this, if I might.
That of course.
So yeah, Reginald's gonna take that sickle overhead like he would be doing with crops or something, and just
Oh,
he's gonna
perfect.
cry out
Yeah.
and just slice it through, and
with
you just,
that-
just see your arm just
Yeah.
onto
With
the
that,
floor.
the sickle comes down and it sinks like a good, the half of it goes into like the mudded area that's below. Blood everywhere now. The mud in this certain area is a lot darker, and you hear the slicing of bone and like flesh, and it comes off. There's like a spout of blood. Blood begins to spout out of the wound, but the arm, Rogar, you like reel back in pain, but the arm is now cut off, basically like almost like just below the elbow. You've still got your elbow, but it's like just below there,
Okay.
basically. That's where this has happened, and now you're missing that part lays on the floor. Your arm, you look at it, the arm.
And from
There.
hearing stories of people that actually lose their arm stuff, you can normally actually still feel it there, like you have a phantom arm. So it's like,
no, you've got a phantom pain. At the moment.
like-
Yeah, you can feel your arm still on the it feels like it's still there. You've got a phantom
You
pain.
see the arm kind of wiggle a little bit?
Yeah, the last moments of nervousness, the arm little the finger twitches a couple of times and then it lays limp. But now Rogar, I don't mind me. All right, you guys do a bit of roleplay. I need to roll Rogar's damage.
Jet, get over here.
the arm just fucking turns alive and starts running around, turns into a shadow creature.
Just like I cast animate object.
I'm just gonna go and.
Oh no!
Fuck you. I'm just gonna go and
Make
like
him slap himself.
just fucking touch my arm and just cast Cure Wounds on myself.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So you touch it. So you grab your other hand, and even though it's searing pain, you grab the wound just before you cast the spell. It burns you just touching this open flesh. But you go ahead and cure wounds. You hear like the singeing and the cauterizing of flesh with the radiant light.
Cure Wounds level 2.
Yeah.
I'm using
Alright,
so.
you can go ahead. Don't deal the damage yet. Okay, you can heal yourself 7. You're gonna take damage in a second here. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna
that
heal
stopped
myself
the bleeding.
7. Just
that has stopped the bleeding.
I was
though.
going to shoot fire into it.
I mean, you can still do that. It won't stop the bleeding. It'll just kill him. But hey,
well, no, I
Truth's
mean,
error.
fire would have cauterized it.
it would
It
have
also-
cauterized.
it would've
but
cauterized
my
it,
radiant
yeah.
energy would have fucking
His radiant's a little better. Radiant's a little better because
Yeah.
it's healing magic.
Yeah, it worked out.
It would have hurt. Anyway,
But if he couldn't,
so damage.
it would've
If he
worked.
didn't die, he would have just died.
Probably.
That's it.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
have.
that's
we
not a
couldn't go
D8.
in the hole.
That's I was rolling my D8s and I was like, wait, I don't have this many, and I realized one of them was a D100.
Oh,
Lol.
yeah, you should roll that for damage. Yeah.
No,
Okay, yeah,
you
yeah,
should
sure.
not.
All right, so that's okay. So 9, 13,
Well,
Oh.
that was unpleasant.
I'm breathing out. I'm relaxing. I'm not relaxing, but I'm just like, oh Christ.
My guy's
Okay.
like on the ground, just like kind of sitting in like a sitting thing, and he's like going up against the wall and stuff like that.
Roger, you take over the course of this period and the amount of fails and everything you had, you take 33 points of just bleeding damage, as and then you look down after the healing process has stopped now and everything's fine at the moment, but you look down on the ground, there is just a massive pool of blood that's congealed with the mud and has just created this dark patch on the floor. But the bleeding has stopped due to your healing. Your arm, you no longer have that searing pain that you had, although there is a little bit of pain, but it's not as good. It's not as bad as before. But yes. You are.
He's like kind of laughing, and just slowly falls asleep.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. You guys watch as he does his very nice laugh, and then he leans against the wall. It does like the slide down the wall just at the edge of the alley, and then he not passes out. You're kind of worried for a minute, Reginald, being the somewhat medical man you are, and then you realize that he's just kind of exhausted and sleeping. He's just sleeping.
My helmet is just on the floor too, like at where my arm is as well.
Yeah.
I must admit, I'm rather impressed despite myself. Okay, good. Is he cauterized all properly, Jet?
It looks like it, yes.
Yeah.
I'm going
Now
to
is the
write a
most crucial
song.
part of the stage. Not now. Afterwards.
No, it's about the one-handed dragonborn being helped by the one-handed human. See,
There's a
could be
poetic
very
justice
catchy.
in it, isn't it?
Hey, Jet, you should lose your arm, then you guys can be the one-armed bandits.
No.
But the one-armed
I like it.
musketeers.
Alright. Alright, so as Rogar is now asleep, like passed out a little on the wall. Passed out, but nicely passed out on the wall. What do you two gentlemen want to do?
I suppose we should
I'm
rest.
gonna get to crafting.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna... Okay, alright, so you're
I'm
gonna
take my long rest. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, long rest?
No,
or
I
you-
just
oh,
need to find a
Are we all
blacksmith
doing a long
place to
rest
find
then,
it.
or-
You got,
But, like,
yeah,
you know,
alright. Are you guys
just
long
makes
resting or are
sense.
you short resting?
I'm long resting.
Okay, I guess we'll
long
look.
rest.
I need a
Fast
long rest to
outside,
craft
long the
the
fun
item.
rest.
Okay,
I'm
you
gonna
need
do a
okay.
few
If I want to
things.
make it a decent.
Okay, alright, so, okay,
Before.
hold on, boys. Okay, hold on. No, not everybody talk at once. Let's do this properly. So, Rogar, you are sleeping. Unfortunately for this, you're not going to be able to do anything for your rest. However, Rogar, due to the fact you're now taking a long rest straight away, you will. Actually, no. I'm going to say you won't lose that point of exhaustion. The still physical
yeah.
exhaustion that you had to take to cut off your own limb still
Physical
weighs on you even
exhaustion,
after
yeah.
your limb. So you still got your level of exhaustion. It might remove it automatically when you take the long rest. So you just
Yeah,
add
I'll
it.
put it back on. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about my spell slots?
Everything else is fine. Every other normal benefit you gain from long rest, you'll gain. Just you'll have to re-add that other level of exhaustion.
Alright. Oh, what about the HP? Like the extra HP I got from the
from
thing.
Jet, that would be.
I
over,
will
'cause the long
recast
rest is-
that, so-
Oh, yeah, he'll get to that in a minute.
That's
I think
one
he's
of
going to
the
recast it. Yeah. Okay. That's
So I'll
Rogar.
take the long rest now.
Yeah, yeah.
and-
You can all.
Okay. So I don't need to actually. Okay. Recover one level of exhaustion and the rest requires food and drink.
Okay, that's yeah. So you just don't just don't require. You don't recover it then. That's fine. Okay, moving to Jet. What are you doing? You said you had a few things.
Okay,
You want
I have
to
a few things. For one, I'll set up my shield sleepy sleep thing.
do? Sleep thing, radio.
Yep,
No
so that's
problemo.
one 4th level slot, or 3rd level, whatever it was. Then
Uh-huh.
I'm going to 5th level Greater Restoration on myself to try to cure my minus 10 hit points thing, because it one effect reducing the target's hit point maximum. That's one of the things, so...
What level is it?
Level 5.
What? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and you touch your chest with the little incantation. You touch your chest. You hear different mechanical components whirl around as you do it. The ticking gets a little louder, and then you feel yourself kind of like begin to dry heave a little, and then you throw up not any liquid or anything, but that you remember that dark crystal orb you had.
Oh.
You throw it up, and that shadow that went into your body, it reformed, and you just watch this dark crystal-like ball like fall out and roll a few centimeters and stop in them being caught in the mud.
Interesting.
So you can gain back your 10 maximum hit points. However, you can remove the shadow touch feat that I gave you.
Okay.
Shit.
I'll do that in a second.
Just coughed out a fucking crystal loogie.
Yeah,
He popped out the fucking eye that was in the creature.
Reginald, do you remember that fight that you got the sickles from? One of the eyes after it exploded was still intact, and you watched Jet pick it up, and it exploded, or like burst, and the shadow went into his body.
Do I want to get rid of it though?
Well, you've already gotten rid of it.
But
It's currently out of your body. You can certainly try.
Because that means I lose my. Now I'm down to 19 gone.
Yep.
Also, so this one actually, I'll really do my aid, but I can't do it at 5th level, so it's only 15 hit points this time instead of 20.
All right. So you guys can all add 15. Is it 15 to your maximum and current, or just maximum?
Maximum and current.
Okay, so you can all add plus 15 to your maximum and current hit points.
Okay, current. Cool.
Yep.
Okay, hang on, I need to redo that. I'll redo that in a second. Let's get rid of that. Okay.
Well, it's smithing time. All right.
Yes.
Alright, so so there's no roll for this. This is just one of your infusion. There's no roll for this or anything, so this just happens. Over the course of the 8-hour rest, feeling safe, you're kind of wary about doing this out in the open with all of everything that's been happening, but then Jet does his incantation and rises up the nice field, the brass-walled
Feeling a bit better,
grandfather clock field area, and you feel a lot better about it, so you go ahead and you smash this out using the measurements and everything.
Yeah,
roll,
I'm gonna... Yeah.
Over the course of the 8, how long do you spend doing this? How long does it say you need to take to make the item? Does it specify?
Let me see, one sec.
Because I know, does it specify about how long it takes to make an infusion in a rest?
Infuse an item. When you finish a long rest, you can touch up 2 non-magical items. No, that's infusing the item.
Yeah.
Magic tinkering. No, that's not it. Artificer infusions.
I don't think it matters. Which is fine. I'm just checking. I'm just checking if it said anything specific about like, to replicate a magic item as one of your infusions, it takes X amount of time of your rest.
That's what I would have thought.
But if it doesn't, then that's fine.
I can't seem to find anything. I'll bring it up later if it did.
I'm only checking things, so you guys just do stuff. I'll check it.
All right.
Because I've got it here.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm looking as well because I want to know. Description. Someone's using.
Should I go ahead and start hammering down?
Yeah. You at the start of your long rest, you've gone and just started hammering, and you're making. You're forging different woods and metals. Same elements of the arm. You're making your arm out of the same elements as your arm. Like your arm's
I'm
made
sort of
out
modeling it after myself, except instead of a place of a hand, it's more like a claw.
Yeah,
it's more like a dinosaur claw.
Nice. Yeah. It's kind of weird, mixed with the sounds of the grandfather claw, almost making like a beat.
Yeah,
every
exactly.
hit, and then the grandfather claw times, and you're just making these noises, and then after the few period, the hour, 2 hour, 3 hour period time, you stop hammering, and you have successfully made Rogar an arm. You can stop now.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, you have successfully you finish up, and it's getting near the end of the rest. You'll still be. Don't worry, by the way, Sean. You will still gain the full benefit of your rest.
Cool. All right. Because it was relaxing.
You can do this during your rest period. It only takes you a couple of hours to do, and then after that you're like, right, and you leave it sitting on the table like Jigsaw did in like one of the Saw films with the reverse bear trap. It's just laying on the table, and then you kind of sitting there like against the wall where you were like doing the work. You kind of just lean back and you take your rest. You can, Sean as well. You can go ahead and if you still need to, if you still haven't pressed the button, you can take your long rest.
All right, I'll be taking.
Don't forget to add your plus 15 to maximum and current hit points if you haven't already done so.
Yes, I have. All right, cool.
I see. Sean, don't forget to. So it's not temporary HP, different thing. So you where you've put it in your thing, you've put it 15 temp HP. No, max HP modifier. See where you have a 9.
Wait, hold on. I was at 105 max health.
Yes,
Why am I not
because
95?
you had added the 20, but
from before.
now it's
So,
only 15.
So take away the temp take away that 15 you have in temp HP, and take away the 9 in max HP modifier, and put 15 in where it says max HP modifier. Put 15 in there.
Max HP modifier 9.
Yep. So it says
Gotcha.
9. So get rid of that. Put 15, and then take away the at the top right the temp HP 15. Take away that.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Because that's why aid is a lot better, because aid doesn't add it doesn't add temporary HP. It adds
Max HP.
it adds maximum HP, which is way better because you can be healed back to it while the spell lasts.
Makes sense.
And the only reason I can do that before I sleep is because I have extended spell. So
See,
normally it would only last 8 hours, so obviously it would end by the time we woke up, but I can extend it.
Well, you've got it in override max HP. Just put it in max HP modifier. Put plus 15. Well, put 15 in your way you've got it.
Yeah. I don't have
got
anything right now. I haven't.
You've currently got your HP set to 62. Max override.
That's what it was. I've.
Is that overrided? Let me reload.
It's just back to normal at the moment because I haven't taken my rest or anything.
Oh, there it is. It is too. All right, but you can also take your long rest as long as you're clean. All right. With that, that'll not end the session. God, that'd be a short ass session. But that will complete the rest period. You'll eventually in the morning take awakeness. Reginald, Jet and Reginald, you guys awake first. Rogar still sleeping over on the corner.
You just see like some kind of like cold, small mist coming out of my mouth as I'm sleeping.
There you go.
Also, I would have just grabbed that gem off the thing if I can, off the ground.
On the ground.
Yeah, because it fell onto the ground.
I will say, as you go down and bend it up, and you remember the last time you touched this thing, immediately it detonated. Immediately, as soon as you touched it, without doing anything, it just immediately exploded and went into you. You would remember that. So, knowing that, do you want to wrap something around it?
With a cloth? Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. I didn't want. I'm not going to force that upon you because you would definitely remember the fact that you picked it up and basically as soon as you picked it up and it was in your hand, it detonated and immediately went inside you.
Yeah.
Alright, so you go ahead and you pick it up with like a little cloth and you wrap it up and it's in your hand and nothing has currently happened. You can add shadow touched stone.
Okay.
To your inventory as a custom item.
Alright.
Interesting.
Cool.
So, if you wanted to add a little description to the item in your inventory, just so you know what it does if you forget, all it does is touching this crystal with your bare hand will cause it to expel and go inside your body. You gain the Shadow Touch feat, but your maximum HP is reduced by 10. Yeah, your maximum HP is reduced by 10. The next time you're hit with necrotic or psychic damage, the first time after you do it, the next time you're hit by necrotic or psychic damage, your max HP gets reduced by 10.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Damn, alright.
Interesting.
Yes.
Well, good morning, Rogar. How are you? How's the, is it holding up alright?
He's just blatantly ignoring you because he's still fucking asleep.
Yeah, you're trying to talk to the Dragonmon and you realize he's still heavily, like, not snoring, but like that you can see the cold mist comes out the nose and like kind of leaks out the corner of the mouth every time he takes a breath. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But you suspect that he'll be up soon.
Well, he'll wake up. I'll surprise him then. And I say, like, holding the nice prosthetic arm. Also, by the way, it's a mix of the two in the art channel that I posted.
Oh, you did? You posted.
It's got the looks of the second image, but with the hand of the
I
first
see.
one.
Nice. Calm. Same coloring, or is it like brass and gold looking coloring?
It's more like a brassy.
Yeah.
Nice. Like what I got.
Nice. Calm. There you go, Rogos. That's what your new limb looks like.
Oh.
The hand claw part of the first one, but the style of the second one, if I remember what you said.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Alright. In time, Rogar, you do eventually come back to consciousness. You didn't die during your sleep. And you wake, you wake up, and you instinctually go to stretch as you wake up, but then you're only half stretching, and this is a really odd feeling.
And I like touch my arm with my left hand, and I'm like, ugh. I'm going to go and try and like reach for my helmet if I see it anywhere.
All right, it's on the side where your old arm was. So you go to reach for it, and you're like, wait, that's fucking right, shit. And then you reach your other hand over and grab it. Do you place it on, or are you just grabbing it?
I'm just gonna put it on, I guess.
All right, so you go ahead and you just slip your helmet on. Very normal routine for you. Pretty much the first thing you normally do every morning.
Yeah. Does anyone know where my arm is?
Yeah, it's right here. And then you look over and it's me walking over to you, holding very proudly this new brass-looking arm with a talon on the end.
I'm like, not that arm, my other arm, my real arm.
Oh, that.
Oh.
Yeah, you look past Reginald just at his feet, and you see it's just laying on the floor, hand palm up palm up, same as it always has.
Well, it's still there.
I need to wrap that up.
All right.
Yes, that would be a good sentimental item. Maybe get it taxidermied.
I could.
It
my
took
guy
me a
doesn't
little
want to say
while
out
to
loud,
craft
but he's
this.
like, I could fake my death in the order if I really wanted to, because he is kind of getting sick of the of all the death and shit like that.
Could do.
Okay.
Fair enough. Well, anyway.
Reginald sounded so defeated when he just sort of ignored the arm he just made.
Yeah, literally. Reggie was just like, well,
So I'm just gonna quickly wrap my arm up and kind of freeze over it a bit and put it in my backpack.
Reggie's just standing
as Reginald's come over to you and attempted to show you your new arm that he's crafted you the previous night after you went to bed, after you quickly went to sleep after the process, without realizing and off character to yourself, you ignore him very briefly to walk over, and Reggie watches. He gets up, kind of absent-mindedly ignores you. You're kind of hurt, but you realize it's probably not meaning to. He's still probably shaken from cutting his own arm off yesterday.
Yeah.
So he walks over past you and he grabs his other limb, and you just see him wrap it up in a little white cloth. But before, so he puts it in the cloth and he kind of breathes on it a little, and you watch the arm itself kind of crystallize and whiten as it seems to be freezed over, somewhat sort of preserved, if you would. And then he wraps it up in a cloth, and he just puts it in his bag that he has.
Sorry about that. So what did you want to say? As I'm going to touch my head with my right arm, I'm like, oh. You
watch his nub go towards his head, but he's like, fuck, right.
It takes a while getting used to not having two arms, and then I wiggle to my own prosthetic arm. But you'll get used to it. It's not that bad. And then I hand you the new prosthetic arm.
Oh,
would you like me to put it on you?
Sure, Richard. I will greatly appreciate
with two people. Of course.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get this sucker on.
No roll or anything. It's just he just has to refuse. It'll just be it takes an action. Technically, it should take an hour because you're gonna have to attune to it. But my thing, it takes an action. So with that, the first thing you and Reginald, Rugar and Reginald begin the process of just attaching the arm. So
it's a mix of there's one metal part that kind of awkwardly stabs into your arm.
Oh, lovely.
That's where the actual it's kind of the replacement metal bone. It in a way of describing. Okay, let me do it in Reggie's. So this part, if you're interested, this part sort of transmits the nerves from the arm into the arm itself. So it's not just purely mechanical. You can actually move the fingers like mine, and then I do a little.
I'm just gonna try and move the things a little bit.
Alright.
I don't know how that would work though. So it's he's trying to I don't seem to get it.
No, it does take a while. It's much better than the nub you had. But let's see. And then I strap on a couple more belts just to tuck it all in place, and I'm like, Is that good? Does that feel good? Is that nice and tight?
It feels better,
Shouldn't
yes.
feel loose. Good. Shouldn't be too tight though. Well, give it a stroll. And I step back a little bit, kind of very proud of what I've done.
Mm-hmm.
Well, firstly, I'm gonna try and like close my hand.
Yep. Interestingly to you, Rogar, you close your hand, and it's a little slower than you're used to, but it works. You close your hand, you're moving it about. You rotate the hand. You can feel like it's weird. You can feel it. Like it's really weird. Something that he's done with it, it's managed to emulate in some form nerves. You can feel it rotating on the gyro, the gyroscopic connection it's got. You can move your hand around. It functions as similar, basically just like your old one did, but it's just, not flesh and scale and bone. It's metal and wood and better.
Interesting creation you made for me here. I deeply appreciate it, Reginald.
Oh, I figure it should be.
And I just gotta go in and like give him a hug.
Oh, that's really cute.
Aww.
But
All
since
right,
I didn't
Reggie,
know how to
do
control
that thing
my
where you
metal
didn't
hand
expect it.
properly.
Yeah.
Reginald's like, get your filthy hands off of me.
Get your... No, it's just like...
No, he wouldn't do that.
Well, he didn't expect a hug, of all things, from the big burly...
Yeah.
But
Alright.
yeah, he's happy to, like, give it back. He puts his arms over a little gingerly. It's like, well, that's... well, that was unexpected. Well, congratulations. Welcome to the club.
The two one-armed men.
Yes. Quite a tale, isn't it? You hear that, Jet? I think you might have your next, story.
Hi, sorry, I was looking at Gem.
Sorry, I was writing story.
Yeah, I was writing a song. I'm thinking of getting into singing. I have a beautiful
singing.
voice.
You feel the love.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
That's more fitting.
I can't wait for Anthony to see this.
Yes, I think you should be very approving.
Okay.
I'm just gonna see if I can like try and cast magic through the hand.
Yep. Which spell would you like to cast?
Sacred Flame, of course.
Yep. So you go ahead and you put your hand out, like doing the same little one hand motion that you normally do to cast a spell, and then you watch as a little port on the front of the hand, like in the palm, a little tiny port opens up, and then out shoots this radiant white, like almost like frost radiant light shoots out in the same way you're used to, and just impacts the wall
Nice.
of the thing.
First
Nice
shoot
cock.
like that. I noticed you were casting
nice.
spells earlier. I simulated the same way my arm does it from the palm.
I appreciate it.
No worries.
Jet's just mesmerized by the shadow crystal. He's just staring into it. Like he's just.
Oh, Jet, what are you bothered with at the moment? It looks like you're.
Oh, I touched this crystal earlier, and then it sort of shattered and went into me, and then it is here now.
May I have a
Talk
look?
about when you
When the body
fought that
blew
one
up,
shadow person.
yeah, and I took the
Yes,
eyeball,
yes, that's right.
and it was a crystal, and this is the crystal, and I threw it up last night.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, oh, okay.
that's-
Do you want me to have a look at? I could go through information based on the things I studied when I was younger.
Well, you can look at it, but don't touch it, or else it'll blow up again, or it'll shatter again. Probably. Maybe.
Well, would it be okay if I touched you with my metal arm?
I wouldn't think so. I would
It's
think
not.
it's...
Well, I'm gonna try and pick it up with my right hand then. With the,
You're-
with the glove
you're-
and
Jet's not letting you.
If you,
This is
you
Jet's
go to,
precious.
You go to try and grab it with even the new arm. And Jet, you're looking at the arm, you're like, wow, that's fucking cool. And then you're like, wait, he's trying to go for the gem. No.
Yeah, because Jet's
Oh.
like, well, this hurt him. So it's like, well, it hurt, and it seemed to weaken me a bit, but strengthen me in other ways. So maybe we shouldn't touch it. It took a lot of magical ability to make me throw it up. I didn't
Well,
even know I was
after
throwing
this,
it up.
After this, you want me to take it back to the Misty Mountains and have it examined then?
Rogar, really quick for me, go ahead and just refresh your character sheet for me. You should see a new thing I added for you.
Okay, cool. Like, you added it in a tune item?
No, I noticed you can't. So you can't add the prosthetic limb as an attuned item unless you're playing an artificer, because you can't attune to it because it's not normally an attuned item. You would have to add a infused prosthetic limb to the inventory, which you can't do unless you're being the artificer, because you can't transfer items to different characters because D&D Beyond's not cool enough.
Okay, cool. We'll just pretend that the attuned item's there.
Make sure everybody remembers that Rogar only has 2 more infusion slots.
I will, don't worry. If I see the prosthetic limb, I'll say okay.
Which if you look at your Rogar, if you look at your attack, your actions and your attacks, you should now see a new attack you can do with that arm.
Oh.
Specifically because of the way that Sean described it, you now have what you wanted to do before. You now have an unarmed weapon's claw, a slash.
Nice.
With the clawed fingers of the gauntlet.
That's pretty cool.
Perfect.
Which is, yeah. There you go.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Right.
Well, if you want me to, I could, bring it to some arcane studies back at the Misty Mountains. Once this is over.
We'll see. I'm debating whether I want to consume it again.
Why would you consume something that would hurt you?
Well, it weakened and strengthened me in other ways. So
a double-edged sword?
Yes, exactly. So I'm debating. I'll put it in my bag of holding for now, and I'll leave it. And maybe if I need to be stronger for some reason, I'll touch it. But we'll see.
I'm just gonna
Is your voice shifting in real time?
Yeah.
Great. All right. Cool.
He went a little tangy there.
What do you want to do, Rogar?
Golem over there. I'm gonna try and I can't really do a thumbs up, but I'm gonna try and do a thumbs up with my right hand.
You can. There's enough fingers on it, I believe, right? There's enough.
Yeah, but the way the hand looks.
Close enough. Yeah, close enough. Yeah, you just close the three claws, and you get the thumb, and
he middle finger.
Yeah, it looks closer to a middle finger than it does a thumbs up, but you kind of get the point, Jet.
Sorry. Okay,
you get the intention.
Yes.
Okay. With that, what would you gentlemen like to do? You're basically this encampment is taken just outside the alleyway where you two know the basement belongs, or the basement.
Re-equip my fucking morning star firstly.
Yep, you can do it. You can surely do so.
And I guess I'll undo the shield. Yeah. Sleepy quarters.
You dispel the you cancel out the fuck you. No, to that point. Yes, I need everybody to make perception checks.
Okay.
This is before you dispel, by the way, Jet, just specifically. Also, what's the spell called? I need to look at something nice. 13.
It's... Hang on, I have it on my phone because I don't have it in the actual character sheet.
Okay, that's why I can't find it. Okay,
yeah, because remember I switched it.
5.
It is... It's not there. What the fuck?
Isn't it something sanctuary?
I saved it. Jet spells. Mordekainen's Private Sanctum.
Okay. What? Can you read me the effects you can activate on it? What they say?
Right. Sound can't pass through the barrier. At the edge of the barriers. The barrier of the warded area appears dark and foggy, preventing vision, including dark vision. Sensors created by divination spells can't appear inside the protective area or pass through the barrier. Creatures in the area can't be targeted by divination spells.
Yep.
Nothing can teleport into or out of the warded area, and planar travel is blocked within the warded area.
Okay. Is there anything about you guys? So people can't see him, but you guys can see out.
The barrier warded area appears dark and foggy, preventing vision. So I would say that's both ways.
Both ways. So you guys can't see out either.
I would think so.
It
doesn't say anything specifically about.
Let me see if Jeremy's confirmed or not.
Because it just says the barriers of the warded.
And private sanctum. See out of ? You can see normally. That's not what I asked for. That's not what I asked for. I don't care about the fucking way it works with Devil's Sight. I don't give a shit. Eat my nuts. I didn't ask how it works with Devil's Sight. Is this for? I'm trying to.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything in particular.
Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, okay. So never mind. Okay. So the perception checks, they still matter. But so Jet, you go ahead and dispel it, and then you look around after that happens. You perception checks.
19.
Reginald, you see jack fucking shit. Reginald, you're blind as fuck. You're like, fuck, my cataracts is coming back. And you're like, oh wait, no, it's not the cataract. It's probably the migraine. Right, that's fine.
Damn, it's not the, oh, good, it's not the cataract. Oh, it's just the severe concoction.
Yeah. I don't have
migraine.
cataracts anymore. I'm a young guy.
I love how it forced my arm with a fucking migraine as well.
Rogar, you don't see much. You don't see this. You're kind of distracted with your new arm, kind of just get the way of it, like lay of the land.
Swings with my morning star.
Yeah, you're trying not to like. It's where you close your hand and you're like, oh shit, I probably should do it. And you're like, oh, wait, no, I can't feel that. Like the claws almost go into your own hand, and you're like, wait, no, it's fine. That doesn't hurt. And then you're just practicing swings, so kind of like doing parries and stuff. Get the shield up there as well. Trying to balance out the weight of having a metal, like a heavier metal arm, getting the swings there, while also having the fleshy, normal, or scaly, normal dragon arm. Jet, however, as soon as you dispel it, as part of the thing, you kind of looking around at all the walls, making sure everything's being targeted by the cancellation, and you drop the spell, and over in the direction from where you guys are, the same direction that goes from where the tavern is.
Yeah.
You see immediately standing there, like on the very edge of the thing, kind of just standing there. You see lined up 7 of those same resident people that you previously had encountered. The 7 of them just lined up on the wall, like waiting. They're not like you look at them and they're just standing there, kind of just waiting.
More zombie people. I'm talking in people's minds, by the way. I'm not just yelling that out.
I figured. And then at the same point, as he says that, you all look around now. You all look around. Over to the right, like down the road to the right side now, like the other way down the road, basically. You look and there's like another, basically on the other edge of the sanctum, because there would have been like 3. You're basically blocking the path with your barrier. So on 2 of the edges, the edge go where there's the direction the tavern is, and then the other one going more towards where Anth's shop is. There's another 3 of them just lined up on that edge of the barrier, just waiting. And then as the barrier drops, they can all just continue to stand there. And then you realize that this is the first time you've seen these things out during the day.
Yes.
And they're just standing there.
Hey, guys.
So it's very I'm just gonna like try and like get as close as possible to the thing and like, is there any way to are these people okay? Is there any way to help them?
Oh yeah, Rogar, you see, because this is the first time you see them. As you look over, you see just a line of people where Jet's this brass-based barrier was, and the dark wall covered by the brass barrier. You see just standing at the edge of them. You just see lines of people on one, and then another 3 on one. They're just standing there, looking forward, and then like looking at the ground. A few of them have their hands up in their chest. And they're kind of just like waiting and just standing there. Or like a few, and like the ones who have their hands up to they're just rocking back and forth, like very slightly.
Yes. No, these people are no longer people. I would seem.
Yeah.
I do not wish to mutilate their bodies or anything. Is there a way we can calm them?
No.
Sadly, they seem to be too far gone even for abilities. Death seems to be the only way we can relieve them. We've heard them thank us before in the last moments of clarity. It's quite sad. We believe it's connected to this creature that we're trying. Oh damn! What's his name? Damn, his dementia's kicking in again.
Song singer.
Yes, that song singer, the false Hydra. That's it.
Yes.
So, what do you mean by the song singer? Does it like attract people you some kind of know? Oh.
These people are victim to, well, that song, I guess. I don't know why we haven't been affected. Maybe they're just weaker-willed.
So I'm just gonna go up and I'm going to cast command on one of the creatures.
Right, well, as you do you how far? So that you're about. Let me look at their thingy. Hold on, there might be a thing here.
I thought they were pretty close, to be honest.
Yeah, no. How close to them do you get? How far away from them do you get?
About 30 feet, I would say.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
45.
Okay, so you got you just kind of you guys watch as Rogar kind of just pushes past and walks up, and Rogar, you go ahead and try and cast command.
Yep.
All right.
And
as you release the spell, you release that spell, and it goes towards it. And as you see it like almost take effect in your head, you just hear psychotic rambling and screaming, and you feel your attempts to grasp this being's mind completely denied and shunted away. And then as you then try and turn around, the one you attempted that on looks up at you, and just. And I need you all to roll initiative.
Here we go.
Yeah, I have a proper mic now. I can do noises. I can do that. It doesn't just fucking. It's not just.
My initiative is shitty.
Yeah.
Why is it still initiative check for you?
Actually, you want to roll it? How do I?
It's fine. It's fine. It's not like it's any different. But I just don't know why it's. I don't know why it says initiative check for you.
No idea, man. I just
really
clicked
weird.
the 0+.
Yeah, that's all you're supposed to. You're doing everything right because it would say custom roll if you were doing it wrong. It just. Wow. Fuck that. Okay, I just clicked order because there's so a lot of them. I've got them in two different groups. I've got the 7.
I got a 19.
No, 19? No, you got a 2. I know. I already put it in. Okay, so I've got them in two on the encounter thing. You can put them in two different groups. I've got them like I've got one group of the 7 of them. They're all going to share the same initiative, just so I'm not tracking 10 different initiative counts plus you guys. And then I've got the 3 on the other side in another group. I just clicked auto roll initiative. All of them rolled a 21. Every single one of them.
What?
So I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna re-roll that because that's some bullshit.
No way they all
Okay,
roll it.
That's roll better. That's better because it rolls it as a group. So there's not 10 different initiative counts plus you guys.
Okay.
It rolls it as a group, but then it would have been all 10 of them would have gone before any of you would have.
Gotcha.
And that would have just been an unbalanced fuck off encounter. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I'm okay with that. Those are better initiative counts. Okay, starting up. All right, so Reg, you'll go. And I don't have a map for this one. So unless I do, hold on, let me check if I do. Alright, Reg, what you gonna do anyway?
Oh yeah. What? Oh wait. Right. I am.
Sorry, I should. Yeah, you are up first. Let me see if do I have an encounter map for this. I do not. That's really shite. All right, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. I'm gonna make one and paint because I'm a gamer. No, I'm not. That's not gonna have any split. Okay, we'll just try to theater of the mind. This might be a bit fucky. We'll try this. Let's go. All right, Reg, what you doing? So from where you stand right now, Reg, the group of 7 are about 60 feet away from you guys. Oh wait, no, sorry. No. How big did you make the dome, Epic? They would be on the edge of the dome.
Well, it would be 50 feet either side, so...
Okay, so 50 feet. Okay, so they're 50 feet away from you on the 7th. So both groups are basically 50 feet away from you. There's 3 over on your right and 7 in front of you.
Do you still have that alleyway one from, like, the first session?
No, I deleted that. I deleted that, yeah.
Because that would have worked.
Oh
well.
It would have, yeah. No, I got rid of that ages ago. I didn't think I needed it anymore.
I am going to kick some ass.
That is a thing you will do, yeah.
Alright, I am going to... Now, I remember these guys being pretty weak, so I'm going to go ahead and use first attack, and I'm just going to attack the one closest to me. Oh, wait, no, they're fucking 50 feet away.
They're all 50 feet away currently, yes.
Okay.
All 50 feet away from them?
Well, everybody, you walked up, you said they were 30 feet, so Rogar, you walked up before initiative 20 feet, so they're 30 feet, the group of 3 is 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
But the other ones are now they'd be 80. The other group would be 80 from you, Rogar. But everybody else they're 50. Both
In that case, I am going to cast ice knife at 2nd level.
All right, go ahead and roll me a. Is that a? That is a to hit, right? Yeah, it is to hit. Yep. Go ahead and roll to hit.
All right, cool.
And which are you going for, the group of 3 or the group of 7? Just so I know.
I'm going for the group of 7.
Alright, and you can just yeah, and I'll just say you're attacking the middle one. I'll just make that this one here. All right, cool. No
Disadvantage?
problem.
Yeah.
Still because you're
18. No, you bitch! It went from a 17 to a 7.
Oh wow, that does actually miss. Wow, I didn't think that. I thought that was still gonna hit. Unfortunately, yeah, it's fine. You send the ice knife and it goes a little far and it hits the ground. However, Sean, if you read the description of ice knife, as it impacts the ground, you're like fucking shit, and then you just hear an explosion of ice and crystals.
Oh.
Spell ice knife, hit or miss, the knife explodes and does damage anyway.
Oh shit, that's right, the explosion. Alright, then they take
every creature within 5 feet must get a dex save or take 2d6 cold damage. So let me roll some dex saves really quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll. I'll roll 2 for one group and then 1 for the other. So I'll roll 3 total. So the first one, okay, so they all fucking fail. They all fucking okay. So 3 in the group of 7 fail, 4 in the group, and then the other 4 succeed, and then in the final group they all fail. Okay, so roll me some damage.
Alright, cool. Now let's see. It's 3d6 instead of 2d6 because I'm casting it a level above.
It is indeed. Go ahead and roll me.
Alright.
So, everyone who fails takes 8 damage. Nice. So, how many did I say in the 7 group failed? Did I say 3 failed and 4 succeeded, or 4 failed and 3 succeeded?
4 failed and 3 succeeded.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you watch, Sean, as this knife explodes. You watch 4 of the figures you're looking at just fucking explode. Like, the knife explodes and these shards of ice just into their backs. And then they all just kind of flop down and fall down, unmoving onto the floor.
Oh, shit.
You managed to jet with fireball and kill 4 of them. That. All right.
Whoa, that was...
Will that end your turn? That was your action.
Alright.
Yep. Will that end your turn?
Yep. Alright,
Alright,
yeah,
cool.
cool.
Moving on. So A, E, F, and J are dead. Also, I realize I said the group of 3 roll. They wouldn't have. They're not within 5 feet. Up to H, which is one of the 3 that was over where you were, Sean, where you were doing cool shit. One of the ones from over there, one of the ones that survived.
Mhm.
Oh, do they take half damage on a success, or do they just take no damage?
Actually, I think they take half. One second.
No, or take 2d6. No, so they succeed, they take nothing.
See,
okay.
creature within succeed on the saving
Take-
throw or
yeah.
take. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
there's no
or
half.
take. Yeah, there's no half. Okay, cool. So Resident H is his name in the thing, but yeah, so one of the 3 that you didn't kill with the knife, he's gonna look as you're looking up to throw that knife, he's gonna look at you, and I need a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Oh wait, sorry, no, I apologize. You're not within 10 feet. I can't do that. I apologize.
Sorry, but this guy has
yeah.
the vision of a
In that
fucking
case,
turtle.
he's actually quite fast. Actually, he's just gonna rush 35 feet towards you, and as he's rushing, he's just gonna do that same yell at you. So that's 2 hits. I'm dying. I'm dying. There you go. DM died.
That's crazy.
Campaign over. That would be a dirty 20 to hit. You?
Yes.
I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah,
And then
that gets
you will take 5 psychic damage as you feel the voices inside your head, like these the same, the psychotic rambling voices fill your brain.
Ow.
Alright.
Voices of my old fucking...
That'll end its go, and then in a very same, in basically an identical vein, the next one, the one who was standing on the other side of Fido, it's going to do the exact same thing. It's going to just book it, trying to close the distance towards you and scream at you as well, Reginald. Although his scream will not land with a 5. That won't land.
Sweet.
So it's gonna he's gonna try and scream out to you, and you're just gonna kind of shake off, like, just kind of like block the ears and shake it off and not get impacted by this yell. It's weird, like you almost look at these creatures as they're yelling, and you can almost see the sound waves coming towards you, like as like psychic waves of like hurt.
Gotcha.
That'll
Alright.
end his turn. So they're all so now these ones that have run at you, they're all 15 feet away from you now. By the way, Reginald, this one, that one there is, and then the third and final one that didn't explode your ice knife, same exact deal. He's just gonna run at you, yell. He's gonna re-roll his dice because it fell off the fucking table, and he's gonna really be upset about it because when it landed on my arm, it was a nat 20. When it landed on the table, it was an 11. So does not hit. 11 does not hit Reginald's AC, I'm assuming.
It does not.
Alright, so again, the same one. You're still blocking your ears, and it yelled out to you. Alright, that'll end its go. To Resident B. This is now that we're on the group of 3. Rogar, you're the closest one, and they are going to this one. He's standing there, and he's just going to look at you in the eyes, Rogar, as you've attempted to take his charm, and he's just going to stare at you. Sorry, no, he's going to rush up to you, 35 feet, close the distance easily. He's going to get up to you. And then he's just gonna look into your eyes, and you're gonna feel these psychotic screams fill your head and yell and like bash at your consciousness. I need a
Give me that wisdom save.
yeah,
and I get disadvantage on this shit now.
not you, Sean. So this is Rogar.
Oh.
Not you.
Do I need disadvantage?
Yeah, you. Oh, yeah, you're exhausted. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's ability checks. No, this is a save. No disadvantage for you. Flat.
Okay, that's a third. Come on.
A 13? Yeah, unfortunately, no. You feel your consciousness as you get yelled at, Rogar. Just double checking something. Yep, nope. As you feel yourself get yelled at, you feel these screams fill. You are filled with just this utter dread and rage, and not rage. Like you just feel this immense fear and dread fill your form. You are now frightened of this one. You are now frightened.
Basically, went through a lot of shit. The first,
Yeah.
I guess it's like the second time I've been frightened my entire life.
Yeah. Alright. And that'll end its turn there. Next up, the one that was next to it is going to follow in suit. You being frightened, it's just going to book it straight towards you. And then it's going to go ahead, like, out of its back pocket, it's just going to pull out a little tiny, almost looking butter knife, like fillet knife, and it's going to go ahead and try and give you a jab. Oh wow! Actually managing to get past the armor with a natural 19 plus a 4, getting past your armor, he's gonna slip the dagger up between one of the plates and deal 5 piercing damage to you, Rogar. As he slips the dagger in, and you feel the warm blood pour out. But you've just gone through. You just cut your own arm off. This is fucking nothing to you.
My guy's just like front of him, just like, and then I just get stabbed by him. He just kind of feels some kind of comfort.
Yeah. In the same vein, the third and final one of that 3 group is going to run over, and he's just going to go ahead and unleash that same psychic yell towards you. That's a 19 to hit.
Meets a beats it, I guess.
Yep. So
is that armor class? I'm guessing.
Yeah, that was the hit. Yeah. So okay. So that's
meets it,
8
beats
psychic.
it, can beat.
8 psychic damage to you, Rogar. 8 psychic.
My ears are ringing.
Yeah, as you feel, even while you're frightened, you feel these voices ring in your head, and yeah.
Can I cast command on myself?
No. Jet, your turn.
That'd be so funny.
Alright, well, I can't fireball or else I'll hit Rogar. Fucking not being a
Do
king
not
killer.
burn the new arm I just gave him.
You know what you could do? If
Maybe
you do,
it'll
and if I succeed the dexterity save, I could take no damage from
You
it.
take half damage.
No, he takes not. He has Shield Master. He gets Shield Master evasion. He can use his reaction to take half.
Well, do you want to take that chance?
To take none. If you succeed if you succeed the save. Yeah. That's up to you guys.
Besides, they can just heal my back up. You can't kill me.
That's not
I
true
think.
at all. That's not true at all.
You want to test that, Nero?
That is not fucking true at all.
I said I think. I'm like, well, I have 71 HP. It should kill me.
I want to back up 30 feet.
Alright.
So
So you backed up 30 feet. So you're now back into the alleyway. So the group of 7, they would have rushed up. They rushed up their full movement. 15 of their movement. So you'd be about like 65 from the group of 7, and you're like 80 or like 75, 80 from the 3. But the 3 group is also completely out of your line of sight now.
Okay.
So they have no clue because you're like backed up into the alley almost.
Yep.
But you can see the group of 7 now all swarming. The group of 3 more swarming Reginald.
All right.
They're
So
all up in his grill.
for
Oh wait, am I next to a group of Red Soul is getting grouped up by the group of 3?
Yeah, you know. So you're getting grouped up. Sorry, there was a group of 7, that was in front of Reginald. He killed 4 of them with his ice knife, and then the 3 that remained rushed up to him. And then the other group of 3 that was over on the right, the one you tried to charm, their group of 3 rushed at you. They're on you. So there's 6 of them left. 3 are on Reginald, 3 are on you.
Okay.
Alright, Jet, what you doing?
So, I'm going to summon my construct.
Yeah, baby. I was actually thinking of that. So you guys have done that in a while.
Yeah, he did it twice, and then hasn't done it again.
Yeah.
So I'm going to summon my construct on the one I can see that's attacking Reginald, on the 3 that are attacking Reginald.
Your little enchant there. What's the I'm assuming it's
90
range.
feet.
Yeah, you would have looked at that. Easy, no problem. Yep. So you go ahead and cast that up, Reg. Okay, metal. So Reg, as you're sitting there, you're kind of like you're not worried. You know these things are weak as shit. You're kind of like kind of feeling bad, but then you watch like you want it next to Reginald, Jet, like next to him. Yeah. So you look to your left and you just kind of watch the stones in the floor, almost like shake off and reveal little bits of metal, and then it just forms up, and there is this clockwork entity standing next to you, taller than you, standing there, ready to go, with its beating limbs.
Now I'm going to use my new dice. So I'm going to roll to hit for the first attack.
So
that is a 11.
11 to hit. That will actually miss. First strike, it goes down and it just bounces off of the floor and misses.
And the second one is an 18.
An 18 will hit.
Alright, so that is 10 damage.
Alright, 10 damage.
One of those fuckers.
Yep, the one you hit, it just, as soon as it slams on its head, Reg, you watch as its head caves in, top of the head, and it just flumps to the floor.
Fucker.
Nice.
That is it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, that's the end of your turn?
Hmm.
No problemo. Alright, Rogar, your turn.
So I'm going to. I can't really attack the thing unless I want to get it at disadvantage. Actually, how grouped up are they together? Are
They're
all
like
together?
so. If we were looking at a map, you would be in one square, and they would be 3 squares around you. One on the left, one on right, one in the middle.
So if I back up, I could.
If you back up, all 3 of them are one of them will get an opportunity to attack then, and if you back up again, all 3 of them eventually would get opportunity attacks against you.
Yeah, but if I back up once, then they'll all be in front of me, correct? In a 15.
Yes, yeah. If you back up once, they will all be in. They will all be within. Yeah, they will. Oh, actually, yeah. Also, So you'll have disadvantage on any attack you make against them because of your frightened condition.
Yeah.
Because you're frightened, and also you can't move You can't move towards them. You can only move away.
Yeah, I was gonna actually back up one square from the frightened one, and then I was gonna use breath attack.
All right, yeah. So you back up. So first of all, it's going to take a opportunity attack against you. It's going to miss completely, so it goes to strike you and just parry it with the new metal arm. And you back up, all right, and then you just reel back. You know, like you kind of watch as like the little scales kind of like flare up a little bit, draw in some of the air, and then you. All right, go ahead and roll. That's a dex save from them, right?
13 con save.
Oh, con save, okay. All right, that one fails, that one succeeds, and that one just barely fails. So 2 of them fail, 1 of them succeeds.
That is pathetic.
7 damage. 7 cold damage. All right, so you go ahead. So that one's dead. Those 2 are alive. Okay, yeah. So you go ahead and you watch as you breathe the fire. Is it half damage if they succeed, or full, or none?
Half.
Is it half or is it none?
Yeah, when you use creature
half as much on excess. Okay, half as much. Yep, sweet.
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
So 7. Okay, so 7. So the one that succeeded, which is, I'll say that's the one on the left. So the one on the left, you watch as you breathe the thing, it like crystals over on the front of it, but then it's still standing there, just kind of heavily panting, still standing. However, the other 2, including the source of your fear. You breathe this flame in almost in a fear. And you just watch as they both just crystallize.
It just reminds me of the fucking frost dragons thing from Skyrim. Yeah.
And they freeze, and then they freeze, and then they kind of fall over, slipping on the thing, and they just shatter. Those 2 are dead, which also removes your fear, as the target of your fear is deceased.
I'm no longer frightened.
You're no longer frightened. And you killed 2, and the two of them are now dead. The one of them still stands in front of you.
They just kind of freeze in some kind of motion.
Yeah. All right, that end your turn.
And that is my breath attack, and that does end my turn.
All right, back up to Reginald.
Okie dokie. Let's do I've nice again on the biggest crowd of people.
Well, the biggest crowd of people would be the one right at your feet. The ones that are quite literally about 10 feet, 5 feet from you now at this point.
Ah, okay, cool. Well, in that case,
And then 10 feet.
I'm just going to Actually, this is a new one. I haven't done this one before. Reginald is going to stick out his hand, and suddenly, like, that little middle part, usually where it comes out with a fire or like sound or not sound, ice or
Lightning.
something.
Yeah.
Or lightning.
Acid.
This
Yes.
time, you can hear like a, and then suddenly, boom! All around, like you can see, just air beads is placed and stuff. Thunder wave.
Nice. All
That
right.
fits all of us, doesn't it?
No,
No,
I
that's
think
thunderclap.
You two
Yeah,
aren't
that's
close
the-
enough. It's
Yeah,
only
that's
15 feet
Thunderclap.
cube.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
yeah,
thinking
no,
of Thunderclap, the one that
Thunderclap's
the
100
D&D
Yeah.
spell that kills everyone. I will tell you, by the way, Sean, you've got Thunderwave twice from Artificer and from Fighter.
I noticed that. Yeah.
One of them, I think you've either just picked it twice by mistake, or one of them might be always added by your subclass.
It's an automatic. Thunder wave is because of my artillerist.
There you go. So yeah, if you can swap out one of your fighter spells for a different spell then, because it would be
Alright.
stupid for you to have two. But it's fine. You don't have to do that.
Now they gotta
Alright,
make
so
a
it's con
13
save.
Constitution save. Yeah.
Okay, and that's the three. That's the two more that are on you. Yeah, the two that because the third one was killed by Jet's thing. All right, so the two of them. So what was the DC? What was the
13.
13? All right, first one, the one on the left makes it. The one on the right, however, does not.
And will that hit my robot as well, won't it?
And it will also hit your robot. Yes, you'll need a con save. I'll need a con save from the robot, Jet.
I will do that.
So D20 plus 4.
Soldier.
That
20 plus 4.
is a 13.
So just barely makes it.
Cool.
All right, so Reginald, go ahead and roll damage. Go ahead and roll the 2d8 thunder damage.
9
Oh, you already did.
damage.
9 damage. So it's half damage on a success, I believe, right? Yeah, on a success, the creature takes half as much damage and it isn't pushed.
Whee.
So, all right. So the construct
4.
takes 9 damage, which is fucking nothing. So yeah, it's half. One of them takes 4 damage, so it actually still stands. And the other one. Okay, cool. So as you go ahead and you send out this like pulse of just thunderous energy, everything gets kicked up. The mud shifts and some of the soot and dust or anything just kind of like flies up in the air as he does. You watch one of the residents just like ragdoll get blasted back onto it, like away, and
Gary's mud, yeah.
he just like slides in the mud and falls and does not seem to get back up. However, the other one you watch as you do it, one of them like he moves ever slightly and he's still standing, but he's just heavily breathing and looking at you still standing.
Huh.
All right, that'll end your
Alright,
turn.
that's my turn. Lol.
All right. The
Wait,
one that
hold on.
Oh,
I got my bonus attack
You do have your
as
bonus attack.
with my flamethrower fist. Alright, I'm just like, that was a little lackluster. I'll just use the thing I already used before.
Alright.
And then I'm just gonna like point right at it and just
Alright.
cannon. Alright,
Yep.
needs
It's a dex save?
13 dexterity save.
That will fail with a 10.
Lol. Okay. It's going to take 13 burning damage.
It's going
Oh,
it's going to turn into a pile of ash. So it had one hit. It had one hit. This is like if this was a player character, it would be insta death.
Okay, cool.
It took 1 damage. It had 1 hit point left. It took 1 damage. It had 1 hit point left, so it took 1 damage from that, and then the rest of the 12 is double its double its hit point max.
I'm glad.
Shit.
So it's fucking gone. You just burn, and this thing lights, and then almost in an instant, it just turns into a pile of ash that kind of combines with the mud on the ground. Right, and it gets go. Skipping a few of them because they're all dead. Rogar, the last one that's over on you, it's gonna go ahead and just scream at you, just in a last ditch effort to try and.
Wisdom save?
No. It's a hit thing.
Alright.
It's gonna miss completely with a fucking 7. It goes to try and scream, and you just and you basically just block it. Like you see the sound waves coming towards you. It's really weird. And then, but it does not take effect. And that'll end its go. Up to you,
Cool.
Jet. So Jet, you currently as you're in the hallway, you don't currently see any more of them. You watch Reginald kill the final 7 you could see out of all the 7 that you could see.
Yeah.
You currently don't see any more.
I'll walk 30 feet back towards Reginald then.
Alright, you walk out.
Thinking they're over, and it's oh shit, there's one.
Yeah, you walk out. You see finally over by Rogar one more of them that's just kind of heavy breathing, looking at him.
Yeah, I'll just send a Ray of Frost over.
All right, Ray of Frost over towards him.
Close.
Go ahead and roll.
26.
Could do, I guess. Yeah, it's got 3 hit points left. You can't roll on that. Yeah, you could. You could. Oh no, yeah, but you have +3.
No.
It has 3. It has 3 hit points, and you have a +3.
I don't have +3.
Are you?
2 plus 3 equals 5.
Oh yeah, so it's 2d8. Yeah, but I mean, you could get 2 ones, sure.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay, fair enough then. All right, well, it's dead.
Yeah.
It's dead. Yeah. So you go ahead and you send the Ray of Frost, and it just goes and it smacks it in the chest, crystallizes that a little bit, and then it falls back unconscious. That'll end.
Wait, it's
That's
unconscious?
Oh, sorry, unconscious. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. It's fucking dead. I will kill you. Your mechanical arm falls off.
What?
Yeah, you heard me. Talk shit. Talk shit.
I'm sorry.
Just make more.
Yeah, you can.
Hey, we should all just start cutting off our arms and legs, and then.
I don't think that's sustainable. Anyway.
What, can we cut off our head?
Sure.
No.
Go ahead. Yeah. Roll me. Roll suicide for me. Roll suicide.
You can just fucking. There's like this one die that if die just extra life.
What you gentlemen like to do is you now look at the slain bodies of this town's previous residents, as you previously concluded that that's what these people seem to be. What would you like to do?
I'd like to inspect one of the bodies that aren't fucking mutilated to goddamn how fucking shit.
You find one of the bodies. One of the bodies that was less destroyed. One of the the recent one that was killed in front of you, as it is less. It's less mutilated than any of the other ones. Make an investigation check. With disadvantage because of your exhaustion.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I know it's fair.
Okay, 2.
Yeah, you look at the body and I mean, you can tell that it's a human. You don't find anything on it of real importance or value.
Right. It just looks like a normal human to. I was worried and something was affecting them, but was some. He was kind of distraught at this, like guilty.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say my prayers and
Alright.
I'll burn them and I'll scatter their ashes.
Alright, so you guys watch as Rogar begins to after the body's over, his 3 bodies over where he is, he begins to sacred flame with the radiant energy, it begins to just kind of burn the bodies away into ash, and then a little prayer for them. What would you two like to do?
Well, bastard. Alright,
Jet's kind of over. He went through his fucked up stage of killing them the first time. He's like, yeah, I understand this.
we're
now."
doing well. The way I see it, we're killing them. We're doing them a favor.
My guy, yeah, obviously not.
Yeah. Alright. What would you gentlemen like to do?
I'm gonna look at how big this sinkhole is now.
Oh, so you're just gonna speed ahead all the way through to the end of the cellar? I don't think so.
I'm gonna run through to the end of the dungeon actually, and
yeah, you're just gonna speed
I'm gonna
around
go
the
fight.
You're gonna jump at the corner of the wall.
I'm gonna go jump in the hole with a fireball first.
You guys watch as Jet does like 3 star jumps in the spot, and then runs at the corner of the wall, jumps, clips through the wall, and Jet, you're falling into an abyss, and then you teleport to the boss fight.
Oh, yes. Skip complete.
Jet just no clip. Jet just COC'd to the fucking boss fight.
All you hear is just fucking.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And like I appear back. I appear back, but I'm just the error sign.
Yeah.
It just says error.
Yeah, in the corner of all your visions, you see Jet was banned from the server.
Jet was trying to fly.
Yeah. Jet was
Yo,
killed
felt
by
the
intentional
flag
game
felt.
design. Okay, no, but what are you guys doing?
So after I'm done finished praying and shit like that, I'm gonna go. So let's go to these holes.
Alright,
Yes.
alright, do you guys
Why
lead?
the fuck are you giggling for? I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
what
good
the?
idea.
Alright, do you guys lead? Who wants to? Let me get a marching order here about which direction is everybody. Who's going first? Who wants to lead down towards the
I'm going last because I
towards
don't
the
know where
holes?
the fuck I'm going.
True. Alright, so you're in the back.
Jet,
Who
you want to go first?
Yeah, Jet
Maybe
would be
have a
first.
backbone?
Sure, why not?
Alright. Alright, Jet can go first. You guys can go. Let me see if I still have this map. I don't remember. I don't think I deleted this one. I shouldn't have. I might
I'm
have
just
done
going.
by accident.
Okay, so Rogar, we're gonna have to make you very small to go into this hole, and then I'm gonna realize the hole's bigger.
Are you gonna realize the whole? You're not gonna realize anything.
It grew bigger last time. It's rule of eliminate.
Alright.
Rule of.
Alright,
There are
you go
no
down, so
names.
you
What's
descend.
it?
You open up the cellar doors. You descend the stairs. It doesn't look any different from last time you were here, as far as you can remember, anyway. It doesn't look any different. The torchlight bed, dim lighted torches light the walls and everything. When you make your way, do you make your way? Are you going straight towards the where the thing is,
Yeah.
where the holes are? Are you guys going stealthily or nah? You just full blast and balls to the walls.
Nah. Hello.
Obviously, I'm not gonna fucking
No.
run in there. I'm just gonna be walking.
Jet's just
Alright, yeah,
walking.
you guys walk out, so you're just casually walking. Alright, casual stroll down the thing. I'll pop the map up just because, maps are cool and I made it. I didn't make it at
Dude,
all.
maps are fucking amazing. Wait, you made
I
it?
did- no,
Congratulations.
I didn't make this, I stole it. I completely stole this from somewhere.
he
I don't
right-
remember where. I right-click copied, that's what I did. Alright. So I'll say for now, you guys get over to here just because so you can put you on the map. Mr. Orange Reginald.
I have
And
no
the
idea why Reginald is orange for.
I just orange was just the color that I gave him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because on my DM screen I have a bit of paper that I haven't updated that I need to that has all your passive stats on it.
Does it still have Aragorn?
It does actually. Yeah. It also still has infra on it.
Yeah.
I'm fucking dead.
Yeah, he's a bit traitors.
And
I just haven't updated it.
Son and.
It doesn't have Son on it
What
or
was he?
or Mikkel. It doesn't. It has Django on it, but it doesn't have Mikkel's character on there.
I don't
I did it
remember
off.
what that was called.
Onyx. You mean Onyx?
Oryx.
Sorry, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oryx.
no, you don't know, but no, it was Oryxy because he didn't spell Oryx right, but he said he did, even though I knew he didn't.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, but you guys continue down, just kind of strolling towards you the way you know, and then you get all the way through. You get to this open room. Now remember as well, all these squares are 10 feet, as I explained last time, just because I couldn't find a map that worked, and I needed to make it look like this.
Mm-hmm.
So Jet, you get to here. You're leading, so you get there, Jet.
And
Reginald, hold up your sword.
Reginald's there, and Rogar, you're following in the back. And yeah, Jet, as you walk up, the wall is just, you come to the room and there is just a flat wall. Basic ass bitch, normal
Hold up your
stone wall.
sword, Reginald.
Yes, give me a second. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna unholster from my side.
Alright,
Let's
Reginald, you
see.
pull out Diplomat's assistant. You feel as you draw it begins that same vibration feeling you had last time you were here.
Oh my
Wiggles a little.
god, it's a dildo.
Wiggle. Oh my god.
Shut.
Wiggles a little, and then as you closer up to the wall, you remember this process perfectly. You get up to the wall.
Sphincter.
Yeah, basically, goes ahead and pull it up to the hole, and you just shunk it in.
Wall
Goes in,
moans.
basically just passes through the wall completely,
hear,
and then the entire wall. You're all
And then
dead.
it goes away.
All right. Anybody who just made that joke, the two people who made that joke, Rogar and Jet, both take 2 psychic damage. Go fuck
Awesome.
yourselves.
Wow, I'm not the one making corny jokes for once. That's
Go
crazy.
fuck yourselves.
Do I actually take that off?
As you
Yes,
come
you
in with
do.
the soundboard. Soundboard.
Do I have to?
Yes, you do have to, or you can get
Okay.
out, bitch.
Okay, okay, I'm at 69 health now.
Good job.
Nice. Well,
Nice.
that
Alright,
is.
Alright, Reg, yes,
Be yourself, DM.
put the
I made a sexual joke. You did 2 damage. No.
You put the sword in the wall, and the wall dissipates as you previously had it do, and then you see the 4 holes there. Oh, so actually,
Oh, by the way, my robot is with us as well.
yeah, I did figure.
Yeah.
I don't know what color. Here, I'll make
We'll
it
just
yellow.
it can just be my dot for now.
Okay, I'll just. Boop. There you go. You're now
Oh my
a tit.
god, that
You
looks
now have a.
fucking that looks so bad.
Why?
I am a brute.
I just don't know. My eyes just get fucked from that.
You know, it's yellow on aqua. What do you expect?
Yeah.
I'll put it
It's
next
not
to
really the color spectrum. Good. I don't know.
it. There we go. There you go. Little
That's
friend.
fucking
He's
You
a
know,
little.
you know,
He's a little boy.
I love how
he's more like that big,
Yeah.
but you know we'll go with the dot. The dot's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay. You all get into the room. As you reveal the room, you immediately this is not even like doesn't even take half a second to realize you see the holes, and they are
Yeah. Who
The holes
could have
are-
guessed?
the holes are a lot bigger than they were before, and you also notice that well, there's 2 extra ones now. As you look at the thing, you see the 4 original holes you remember, and then next to 2 of them, next on the other side of one of them, a single hole, you see 2 more up here, and these are really big. You like Jet, you walk up to it, and you're already inspecting it, like you're all in the room, you can see them, and like the hole is basically as big as your foot. Like you could put your foot in the hole.
I put my penis in the hole. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, you put your massive bear cock. You put
Would
your
only
massive
just fit.
bear cock in the
You can
hole.
put your
and,
clockwork soldier in, actually.
the whole clockwork soldier.
Yeah, you want to? I don't
the
even think the
entire-
foot would fit in.
The
It's that much
entire
bigger.
clockwork soldier and the foot that's in the hole that's just as the size of Jet's foot. I do not think so.
It could
yes.
report back to me. It does have dark vision. It does.
Also, I do want to point out actually as well. I messed up last time we were here. These 2 rooms are the same size basically. Like there's a wall that divides them, but this room here would be a better representation of this room.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, just in terms of the sizing. Because there's only
Inside
technically
that,
it would be only 20 feet, but this room's about 30 foot like big.
See,
It's the same circle, but yeah.
we
Anyway,
could put Rogar's arm in here. Maybe we feed the demon and it'll become
We're
our friend.
not putting his arm like
Well, what else are you going to do with it?
I'm going to put my robot arm right on his shoulder and squeeze and just be like,
And
we're
my
not
robot's gonna put his arm on
putting-
your shoulder and squeeze.
oh,
My like 10-foot tall.
Reg, as you put your arm on the shoulder and like kind of tense, you look up to your right and you just look at this clockwork mechanical beast, like 10 feet tall, mechanical, or even bigger than that, mechanical clockwork soldier just glares at you with its unmoving like one eye, and it just stares at you.
As it starts raising its hand.
Massive mechanical like claw, yeah, big hand just
Try and
raises.
stop the hand of my metal arm. I'm like, no.
Well,
Chet, you're like a child. You think you can get away with this because you're spoiled and your rich father here will beat me up if I say anything about it. So,
I mean,
no,
he
we're
will.
not putting.
He will.
She fucking will crush a lot of people.
We're not putting his arm. We can put literally anything else.
But it's just organic, is what I'm thinking. I mean, do we have anything else
It's
organic?
my-
let's just take a closer look, maybe.
It's my arm.
Jet will
I
have
am
so much
going to start
satisfaction
walking forward.
if he
I
raised
am
a
going
bit.
to start walking forward.
You walk forward past Jet, kind of done with his bullshit about putting things in the fucking hole. And you walk past him, you get up to the holes, and you see, Reg, that you put your foot in. It's a little bigger than your feet. Your feet aren't as big as Jet's, but you put your foot in. Like, you remember clearly. You study these holes closely. You could get your foot in there. Like, that wasn't like that. And there's also 2 extra ones from last time you were here.
But do you mind if I inspect the
Oh,
holes?
that's bigger.
Yes, go closer to the holes.
I suppose. Just don't fall in.
I like kind of like not flex my body, but like show my body like I don't think I can get stuck in there despite my size.
Yes. This is very true.
Well,
Alright, Reg, you got there first, though. What are you doing, Reg?
what's the way to go here? So you're saying it's big enough for what? Like a leg?
Your foot
Rogar's
and
arm.
like to your on Reginald, I would say about like just like a good chunk of your foot, basically your entire foot, and then like I don't know, maybe I've got a ruler here. Where the fuck did it go?
Just
Like-
say you get a foot long sub and then do that in a radius.
Fuck you.
I don't know.
Above your ankle, like I would say a good like 10 centimeters above your ankle would go in as well. In each of the holes, they're all the same size. So you basically your entire foot could go in this hole.
You feel a tiny nibble on your little toe.
Oh
They
god.
keep going. Can you fit down there? Is there any way we can get this hole to be bigger?
Well, they
I'm
seem to be
like-
growing themselves.
I could try out the new arm. It could cut through the floor. I don't know.
It's
Is
a
this-
lot of
wait, is-
stone.
Is it dirt or stone or like what is it?
Remember last time you were here, the dirt around these holes and the stone seemed to be hardened and crusted and like almost like pretty difficult to dig. Now though, the dirt around them and like the top of the hole is like stone and crusted, like kind of like dirt and like hard stone. But
Right.
just underneath that top layer, you see it looks to be just like mud, like
All
like,
right,
packed
I'll-
mud and dirt and loose stone.
I'm gonna send my clockwork soldier, stand in the middle of the 6 holes and jump.
Okay.
Good idea.
Alright,
Okay.
so you send him over. He stands there. He gives a good leap. How tall actually is the soldier specifically? Does it say in the
Yes.
spell? I think it does.
I will look. I have it right here. It is. Alright, so I don't think it says anything on the specifics. It's just a medium construct, but it's big and it's made of metal.
Media. So what is the
Yeah, what's
D&D
like the tallest medium?
size of medium. Okay. So fuck me. God damn it.
Be like 10 foot, but very bulky as well.
Sorry, no,
you know.
no, 10 feet's bordering large, I believe, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it's like 7, maybe 7'3" would be the highest you could go for a. But I'm guessing you want it. Do you want it to be the tallest it can be while
Yeah.
being a medium creature?
Yeah.
Okay, so
because it's
as
massive.
you send it into the room, while the rooms are the same, they're the same width. Like the room the holes are in, the roof is slightly shorter, so it goes in. It's like it's in there. Your construct being as tall as it is, it's like slightly crouched, like a little bit. So you instruct it to jump. It goes to jump and gives the best jump it can. It does land, and it kind of like you see in the holes. You do hear and see a little bit of the dirt underneath shake and go down and like disperse into the hole, but not a noticeable amount.
Well, how about we just pour lava in these holes?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you have 6 buckets of lava, don't
Or
you?
how about we just
Dang.
pour water in it and then drown the thing?
Well,
I'm just going to say, well, I couldn't open my eyes. I don't think I have the strength. Conjure.
what
Mirage.
are these holes for? What is this bloody room for? I'm still so confused. It seems like it's a hole into nowhere.
I'm just
I
gonna
remember,
say, weren't the bodies trying to get in here?
yes, they've been trying to get into this room. They've been walking here the past couple of times, but it's just so.
I don't want to say this, but we might have to bring one of those.
Oh, well, they attack us every time we get there first.
It's a dead
And
one.
wait, didn't we try that before?
No, you have not tried that.
No.
No.
And also, by the way, this is the hole that Info went in. He went into a gecko,
did.
but it was a lot smaller when he went into it.
No.
We're not put.
I'm just gonna be looking
I'm
at
just
him.
mentioning that Info went in the hole. I didn't say anything about Rogar, although mentioning it, since you brought it up.
How did input turn into a gecko?
Well, he requested me to turn him into a gecko.
Oh
I merely
Look,
suggested the fact that I could
So
do
he
it
I
died
have a-
because of you.
because of his own choice.
That's
Uh-oh.
fair.
I suggested the fact that maybe we could go down into the hole, and I was like, I could make someone small enough and nimble enough to climb up the walls, and he was like, okay, I'll go down hole.
I did not know his personality, but I believe
Sounds
You.
in character.
that Infirmo got fed up with you enough to go. Since you've been presuming that you'll turn me also into a gecko who gets so fed up and just. That's what I'm presuming.
Well,
Wait,
could put you into
what was
the-
that you said about waiting for someone? You said that might be the good option. What if we just wait here? We have yet to try that. Maybe we just
You
hang out
have
here
waited
for a
for
little
someone before. Just.
Well, we waited for the people, the charmer, to arrive, but that wasn't invisible. That wasn't a zombie person.
True.
bit. Exactly.
I'm just gonna be like, I suggest we bring one of.
Hold on. I'm gonna correct that there. You guys didn't wait for the charmer. You were
He
in here
appeared.
doing studies and stuff, and then he came in.
Yeah.
What you guys are probably
I-
thinking about, you waited on top of the tavern to see if anybody would go there. That was when you first encountered the people, and then you fought
true.
them outside of the place.
That's what I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
my
you did.
bad, bro.
You guys have yet to try and wait for somebody to come in here, purposefully waiting for them.
Yeah.
See what happens. You guys haven't done that yet.
Well, I suggest
Well-
that as screwy as it is.
Alright. Alright. Well, I found, I think there was a good hiding position.
Yes, I suppose. I think we should wait in that those back rooms.
Possibly, but I might as well use the construct a bit, and I'll like get the construct to start like trying to dig, like as best he
Oh,
can
right.
with his metal.
Yes.
All right, go ahead
I
and
think- I've been neglecting to ask. How did you get that?
Oh, he's my friend. He's my friend. I don't know. It seemed that when, with knowing the keeper, that it's just one of the ability. It seems to actually look quite a little bit like him. So
Okay,
I don't know,
that's
but yes, I
interesting.
just summoned him up, and he's here now.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go, so who wishes to watch the construct?
hold on.
Yeah.
All right. But before that, Jed, are you gonna watch the construct? Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, but I think you have to maintain eye contact for it to be up anyway, so you probably would have to. I don't know you do. Anyway, so
yeah.
first things first, as you give the command for it to start trying to dig out the holes, roll a strength check with the construct strength. So roll a d20, add 4.
Okay,
Add
D20,
add plus 4.
Alright, that is a 16, dirty 20.
20, nice. So you command this thing to begin to dig. Which holes do you want it to dig at? Which are the 6?
Well, it was standing in the middle of the room.
Yep,
So,
middle of the room.
I guess the two in the one that's, hang on, let me go back to the screen. The one that's like closest to us, and then the one to the right of it. Yeah, those two. Because it's like looking at us and started digging
And
that
do,
way.
so you wanted to try and just dig out these holes, make them bigger?
Yeah.
All right, no problem. So so you guys, Reginald and Rogar, you guys begin to watch as Jet's construct kind of like it gives a very slight nod, and then it turns and it just starts pummeling. Like it almost like it looks like it's starting by just punching the ground, and then it gets its hand in there and it begins to try and like almost like like hands together, shovel, and it begins like tearing some of the loose stone and the crusted and everything, and it's getting there. All right, well, what would you two like to do while Jet does that?
Reginald, you wanna hide behind the spot? Or
I
do you
think
would
that-
rather stay here?
I think that's a good idea. Let's set up a hiding spot.
Okay.
Yes.
So we go to the, where would you like to go, Reginald?
I think. Okay, I'm thinking that one area where there's like the that one.
That's exactly what I was
No,
thinking
sir,
as
the
well.
one to the left one.
Oh, this one here, the kitchen.
This
Yeah.
one? Oh,
okay,
the
okay.
kitchen
Well,
area.
okay, well,
That's
that's where Reginald's gonna go. So Reginald's gonna walk over here and he's gonna hide himself right fucking here in the corner. Rogar, where would you like to go?
I like to go to the opposite one. In fact,
Oh, yeah?
actually.
Alright,
Yeah.
right there. Slap yourself in there. Radio. Alright, so you guys go ahead and hide yourselves. I need stealth checks from the two of you. Both of you are
Fuck,
still
with
at
disadvantage,
both,
of
yeah,
course.
both of you are still at disadvantage.
At this round, so I'm going fucking heavy armor.
By the way, it takes it takes verbal command, so I could just tell it to start
Oh,
keep digging.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
there.
yeah.
kidding
Also,
me?
yeah. I was gonna get to that after I make the roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at the spell. It doesn't say anything about fucking.
No.
It doesn't say anything.
I just
about
have to stay within
making
90
any-
feet.
Oh,
I
yeah, you're
suppose.
easily within 90. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, so it just keeps going. Yeah, it's concentration up to an hour. There's nothing about line of sight, so you can set it to continue doing that. And you can also go and join one of them in hiding if you would choose to.
Yeah. Reginald. Oh wait, no. Rogar's area looks bigger, so I'll go with Rogar.
You head over to Rogar. Actually, that kind of works out because Rogar rolled a natural 1 on a stealth.
Yeah, I know.
So Rogar, you go into your hiding spot, and as you're doing it, you hear footsteps. Like almost instantly, you hear footsteps. I'll can put I'll just put this dude here. There we go. He's just doing stuff. Yeah, you like almost immediately hear footsteps. You're kind of like, oh shit, and then Jet turns the corner, and just to like reflex, seeing a person turn a corner after you're trying to hide, instinctual fright, and you kind of scream and like knock all that wood behind you on the map there over, and just make a fuck ton of noise.
I'm just like fucking going
Yeah.
for the swing, and then I hit.
Yeah.
Aren't we trying to be stealthy?
I'm not very good at stealth at all.
Alright, so that was your roll for that, unfortunately. So, Jet and Aragorn, Jet and not Aragorn, Jet and Reginald, I need stealth checks from you guys.
Hey.
Okay, so what am I doing? A stealth check?
Sir,
Ooh,
what I said.
19.
19, nice, good for Jet.
Come on, you
Being in
old
loud armor,
fuck.
don't you?
Am I gonna have to do this?
That's not-
Jet doesn't have
Disadvantage?
armor.
Yeah, still disadvantage, yeah, because of your, headache. Still got
11
that.
and a 9. Okay.
11,
9.
okay, so a 9. Okay, so, Jet, you know, even with that, you kind of slink into the shadows, like over in the, actually here, you know what, I'll
I
do it.
changed my
Like, you
cloak
kinda-
into all black, so and then
yeah,
like hide in the
you,
shadows.
you hide your cloak, and yeah, you
Put
hide
the
just
fucking
kind of
menacing helmet on as well, and you turn
Yeah.
the eyes
Back
on
you-
for some reason.
back yourself up into the corner there. You would take the helmet off because you remember that the eyes glow beady red when the helmet is on,
Yeah.
and you don't know a way to turn that off. So you kind of like you slightly take the helmet, or you lift it off a little tiny bit, so it's not technically on your head, so the eyes aren't turned on, but you can
Yeah.
still see. And yeah, and you feel pretty stealth. But all of you, even you, Rogar, after that, you're like, well, there's nobody here now, so I should be good. You'll feel pretty fucking stealth. All right.
Sweet.
Hopefully,
Now-
fucking. I'm just gonna
Alright.
try and stay still so my armor doesn't
Alright.
fucking clutter around.
All right. How long? All right. So you have concentration up to an hour, right? Will
Yes.
on that spell on the
So you'll just
oh,
we probably would have taken like 20 minutes or like 10 minutes to get down there, maybe 20 minutes to investigate,
20
so maybe like 40 minutes of digging.
Oh, it would only been it would have been from you to get down the cellar and over to there. It was like a 7-minute walk to get over there. Probably would have taken about like 20 minutes to do all the investigating,
Yeah.
and then coming over to here would have only taken another 3 minutes. So you've got another 30 minutes left of the thing. So you just wanted to dig for the full
Just,
30
yeah,
minutes
dig.
still left.
Yeah, dig as
Alright.
much as it can.
No problem. Alright, so it just keeps. You guys can hear it over on the right, just this thumping and like cluttering of stone and stuff. But then eventually, Jet, you feel your connection disappear. That was not intentional. You feel your connection. You feel your connection to it disappear. That's also wrong. Yeah, you feel your connection disappear. There we go.
Ooh.
You won't see that until
Yeah,
later,
yeah.
but that's what it's done eventually. And then do you just begin to wait? Are you guys just waiting now?
I guess so. Does raiding count as a short rest or no?
Well, you don't know how long you're going to be. If you guys are just going to wait here in stealth, then you can technically take another long rest because it's early morning right now. You guys were like, it is. You guys just woke up. It's like six, 7, 8 in the morning. So you guys you can just sit here waiting, and you would
actually,
be able.
Jet after like knowing the construct went and like seeing that there's not people, he's gonna try to like sneak over and go look just to see if the construct did anything.
So 30 minutes after you begin hiding, Jet, you're like, right, you feel your presence of the construct disappear. You're gonna like, all right, I'm gonna go check out.
Yeah.
Are you gonna creep over stealthily, or are you just gonna break stealth and walk your ass into the tunnel?
Well, like I sort of don't see anyone, so I'll just walk over.
No problem. Yep, you walk over here. No problems, no nothing. You get over here. You're a big fat boy now. And you get over and you notice your construct he's done work. You notice the 2 holes you had him targeting. They've now broken open and they are now 1 hole. They have become one long ass. Like he always looks like he was basically targeting the gap in between the two of them, and they've broken out. And now they form one big hole kind of thing.
Would it?
Not fully. You could. It's kind of like a platform. So it's like there's two holes that go down still. You can see into them now, and then but below about I would say 6 feet down. There is like there's like a flat bit you could stand on and so you could stand on it but not be in the hole kind of thing. Yeah.
All right.
It's kind of like if I draw it really quick, it's kind of like this is what you'd look at from top eye view. So it'd be like the two holes.
Yeah.
And a platform like that.
Yeah.
And you could stand on this, and this is about 6 feet down from the top.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, not 6 feet, 5 feet down.
Yeah.
Apologies. Yeah. That's what you see on those two holes.
Interesting. All right. I'll head back.
Head back to the same spot.
Inform them with my mind.
You head back, and as you get within range of everybody, you inform them each in their own to the thing. I will need a new stealth check from you if you choose to be stealthy, boy.
Yeah. Stealth.
Natural one, come on.
19. Perfect. You feel pretty fucking stealthy. All right. So it's been 30 minutes. At this point, I'd say it's been about 3 hours of waiting. Nobody so far has come in. Yeah. So far,
I
you
gotta
guys.
take a poop. I'll be right back.
That's fine.
I've been prairie dogging this thing for an hour.
No problem. We can. What time is it? It's 5:51.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Going for 2 hours and 20 minutes.
We can keep going for a little bit longer then. Kind of started late anyway, so we can keep going for a little. Yeah. You guys just continue to wait. You don't hear anything so far. Nothing's really been happening.
I think a short rest while you wait or no?
Yeah. No. It's a short rest is it's only an hour, isn't it? Short rest an hour. So yeah, you can. It's been a good 3 hours. Yeah, at least an hour. It's been 3 hours here. You guys can short rest if you would like to.
Alright, so I like to take 2 of my hit die for the short rest.
No problemo.
I
Alright.
don't get spells back on 1 hour, so there's no point in me taking it.
So I've gone.
You get spells back on a few hours, or it's been around 3 hours.
I spent 2 die on the thing. 1 hit die, 10 plus. So I only roll 2 10s and plus 1.
Yeah, you have to do it separately. It won't automatically do it. It's stupid.
1 2. So I got a 17.
So 17, and then another whatever the other one is.
19 healing.
Yeah, nice. So 19 healing. Cool.
So that's full HP.
Nice too.
Alright, and then that gives me my breath weapon again, so that's pretty nice.
Cool. Alright, yeah, but you guys continue to wait. Good. Imagine if Aragorn was here, he'd know what time of day it is.
He would.
But you guys continue to wait.
Aragorn pops up out of the keeper's portal. Hey, it's 9:15, and disappears.
Yeah. Sure, fuck off.
He's like your average fucking alarm clock. Every hour he just comes up.
Ding, ding, ding. Bye.
I would say about 6 hours around about into your wait. Not that you would know, but it's been about 6 hours of you guys waiting. Jet, in your head, you hear a familiar voice go to you. Jet, are you gentlemen busy? I was on another expedition gathering items for the shop, and I come across a particular fellow clad in a very familiar set of clad in some robes bearing a very what's the word? Known to us symbol. And he had some information. If I be brief, are you guys busy?
We're at the holes, in the basement. We were just waiting here for one of the zombie people to show up. So the holes have gotten bigger. Just letting you know, they're even bigger.
Oh dear! Right. How much bigger?
They're about a bit more. They're about my foot. You look at my feet a lot, right? Yeah, you know that how big they are.
Yes. But, well, I don't want you to
confirmed.
interrupt.
Anthony's got a foot kink.
Oh yeah, 100%. I don't want you to interrupt what you're doing. Perhaps. No, I don't. I won't interrupt what you're doing. I will tell you that I saw. It's getting later, but I think I saw something on the streets just before, as I was coming back. I avoided it though. I don't know what it was. I didn't pay too much attention. I avoided it quite quickly.
Okay.
But when you're free, when you guys have finished what you're doing, come to the shop. I wish to share this with you.
Yes, we will.
Good luck.
There you go.
Alright. That's all.
Wait, what? Then you're
Is
just
this the character that we're going to love?
No.
are going to hate.
That Jet just has a hate for? I don't know.
No, that was
I
Anthem.
don't-
But you said there was another
Why
one.
does Anthem feel like
I
a
don't-
fucking one of those?
Anyway.
To me, Anthem feels like one of those characters that you can, but you can't romance at the same time.
I'm back.
Yeah,
Really weird.
Anther is Serana from Skyrim.
Nah, Jet's
Yeah.
romance dancer.
Yeah, no, Anther is Serana. There's so much sexual tension with everybody who meets him, but he's not romanceable because they couldn't be bothered to make the dialogue for it.
Yeah, I know. It feels like that's so fucking much.
Nah,
All right.
Jet
Alright.
could do it.
Anyway, you'll continue.
Jack-
Assuming do you guys continue to wait?
Yeah.
All right. So getting now.
Bitch
getting-
ain't gonna fucking tell us the.
Getting now after that, it's been about a good few, it's been a while of hours now after you guys have been waiting. It's been about 8 hours now. It's beginning to become nighttime. Not that you guys would. Actually, no, you would. Actually, no, you wouldn't. No, none of you can see the
We're in a
entrance.
fucking basement.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that one of you would be, Reg would be able to see the cellar door and like all the lights and stuff, or the
Fuck
the
no, baby.
moonlight. But no, he's behind the wall. So fuck no, baby. Yeah, no, you guys continue to wait. And then, alright, yeah, and then about, oh, well, you would no idea. After an undiscriminated amount of time has actually passed, although just so you guys know, it's been about 10, 11 hours. It's nighttime now. You guys have been here all day.
My guy's like twiddling his new mechanical arm, still getting grasped.
Fair enough. And then you, let's see, do any of you actually? Nope. Alright. So, yeah, you're all just walking, sorry, not walking, you're all just chilling in your individual spots.
Mm-hmm.
And, alright, cool. At about that time, Reg, you hear, bare feet, a combination of bare feet and boots on stone. You hear, you hear footfalls, very slow, sluggish, almost like you hear the feet of like a leather boot dragging on stone. You've heard it before, men with injured legs being dragged, or just people with limp legs dragging on a stone. And it's heading in your direction. It's heading towards you.
I'm gonna just stay up near the wall, and I'll roll a stealth check if you want me to.
Yep, yeah. Roll another stealth check then. If you're going to attempt to.
If
Stay
I
in
fail,
the-
it's just because I like kicked a pan over it.
Oh,
and it
yeah,
was, like,
yeah.
rolling and like.
Yeah. You stood on a rake.
Ow.
Yep. I
11.
got a
Oh,
20 and 11.
You got a nat 20 and 11. Oh, that disadvantage is
Oh.
fucking you.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's
Fuck
not. It's
that
making you
one.
roll. It's making you roll 2 nat 20s. Motherfucker.
Sure.
Alright, anyway. Yeah, so, okay, 11. Alright, no problem. So, you kind of, hearing the steps, you kind of back yourself up into the corner a little bit more.
Mhm.
Stay stealthed, and as you're looking, out, still, still backed up, but you can see just, past the wall a little. You see past you, going... Oop, looks my cursor. You see past you going towards the way that you see... One. That's a really shit-ass color to do that on. Holy my god, I'm gonna change that.
Make it green.
Or purple!
Purple.
Purple!
Magenta.
You see one big ass beholder. No, I'm kidding.
So that's what's within that fucking thing.
you
Oh,
see,
that would explain the 5 holes for the 5 eye tentacles.
you see,
Fine.
you see 3 of those residents just kind of sauntering. 2 of which just have bare sleepwear on. There's bed pajamas basically, and then another one has he's got basic leather armors, basic leathers on. Looks like more like a guard kind of thing, But they're all looking the same. They're all sauntering and not sauntering, like stumbling towards the over here, the entrance. As they continue, they get around to here. At this point, Jet, you would see them, and you also would have heard them. Actually, as they got to here, you would have both you and Rogar would have heard the footsteps.
Yeah.
So what would you like as you hear the footsteps? What do you do? As you just hear the
Since I'm, like,
footfalls.
clad in armor, I'm just gonna be like, gonna do hand signals for him to, like, can you like have a look out?
All right. So Rogar kind of just starts like doing random ass hand signals that don't actually signify any
He
sort of
calls
meaning.
your mother a penguin in fucking sign
Yeah,
language.
unknowing to him in primordial, he calls your mum a whore.
And I just
Some
talk in
celestial
his
god
mind.
fucking
I don't know what you're saying. I'm just going to hide.
I basically then I just do basic fuck signals. I point to my eyes and then I point legitimately
Hey.
out to the fucking area.
There you go. So with the very basic symbols, all right. He does point. He points at his eyes and then points out there. You're like, oh, you want me to have a look? Right, got it. Do you have a look?
Okay. I'll
Do you have a look?
have a snake look.
All right, make a perception check.
Perception.
Mhm.
8.
8. I mean, they're not terribly far away. You peek your head around the corner and you see the 3 crazed residents coming towards you. As they would have been there, you would have had to step forward a little bit to actually get a peek on them.
Yeah.
Just there, but yeah, you see them and you immediately just duck behind the corner again.
Oi.
Yeah,
Well-
but you do see the 3 of them.
Yes, I talked to both of the people. There are 3 of them there. 3 of the zombie people.
And you watch as they all eventually pass very slowly, but eventually do all pass into the cavern.
Here we go.
Alright.
We're in the end game. Okay. Let's
Alright.
follow them.
Do you guys want to try and follow them?
I'm just gonna go since I don't want to disturb them chicks full fucking armor. I'm just gonna go and point at Jet and then do the walk symbol with my hands
Yeah.
and then try and point towards that door.
Alright. Jet, you see what he's doing. Would Jet understand this?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so Jet and Reginald, are you both going?
Yeah. Okay.
Rogar, are you following with this as well?
I'm standing, dude. I would have loved their ass.
Alright, you stand back. Alright, cool. Alright, Reg and Jet, both of you people who are following, make me stealth checks.
Alright. Shit, here we go.
17.
17.
Fuck this up, Reggie.
Don't fuck it up, Reggie.
Shit.
Fuck!
Figured I would get a 4 and a 19. Alright.
Alright, so you guys creeping forward. So
Hot
Jet's
maybe.
got the more stealth, so he's ahead. He was also
Farther.
would have got there first anyway. But you're both there. You both follow into the thing. But you both had seen them, and with Jet's confirmation that there's 3 of them, you guys follow in. As you get into the thing, you see the back one turn the corner here, and you both creep up, getting to the very end here.
Mm-hmm.
And then Reginald not too far behind, and then but as you get to the corner and look around, you can see the 3 of them have already walked, and they're all kind of just like here now, like at the very edge of the room,
Yeah.
like that. And then Jet, as you get to the edge and stop, Reginald didn't quite get what you were trying to do, and he kind of thunk and knocks into the back of you. And you kind of like it makes a bit of an impact, and you almost stumble forward, but Jet, you manage to bring yourself back. And you look over at them, and they seem not to have reacted in any way or anything as that has happened anywhere. But Jet, you're still peeking around the corner. Do you want to get closer, or are you gonna stay there?
I'm gonna stay there.
All right, you're gonna stay there. Reg, do you want to try and get past Jet, or are you gonna stay behind him? Or do you want to move up so you can also look around the corner, or are you just gonna stay behind him?
I want to try and you know that thing where it's like a cartoon, they
Stack
one
on top
guy
of him.
is,
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. So you move. You get over and lean over him. I'm not gonna make a roll for that. I'll just say in terms of being a marker, you're there, but you're actually more peeking over him.
Gotcha.
Here, I'll do. You can be stacked on top of him. There we go. Perfect. You're looking,
I'm giving you a
you're looking
point.
over his head. All right. Both of you make perception checks with actually, and this is dim light, so disadvantage. With disadvantage for you anyway, Reginald. But
Lol, I got a 1.
Oh,
Fucking cataracts.
11.
All right, 1 and 11. Okay, Reginald, you don't see shit. You see nothing. You're dim light with your headache. Your eyes are
light
kind of
turns to
hurt looking into the
darkness.
darkness. Yeah. Jet, however, with an 11, you don't see anything. The darkness kind of betrays you, but you do hear. You hear like the rumbling of stone. You hear rumbling and like rocks falling and dirt, like kind of becoming loose. But you don't see anything currently from your position. And with that low overall.
Mm.
And then, but you do finally notice the figures all disappear. Well, not there. They all kind of move and they all step into the room, and you lose sight of them. Actually, I'm just gonna make them not be there anymore. Boop! All the holes are gone.
Oh shit. Jet, get message. Message, Angron.
Aragorn. Rogar.
No,
You mean
Rogar.
Rogar?
Bloody
Yeah.
hell.
What do you want me to message you?
Yeah, there's a bit more to
Tell
this.
him to get here. Tell him to... Come on.
Rogar.
Oh.
Reginald saying to come here.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna try and stealthily get there, I guess.
You can go ahead. Roll me. Roll me just one stealth check. See how well you get up behind them.
Alright. Normal roll or disadvantage?
Disadvantage because you're exhaustion. Every ability. So anytime you make any sort of skill check in that thing or an ability check, you're disadvantage.
Oh, I got a 5.
Did you click where it says disadvantage and then?
Boy,
Yeah, that's so weird.
what the fuck is wrong with your game?
Did you right click
Bruh.
click the disadvantage then roll? Is that what you did for that?
I think I did, yeah.
What the fuck?
What
Why does it come up
is-
like that? I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like that better than what it does default with
Yeah.
what Sean's looks like. But
I can't see
Basically,
it.
It's
you
like-
just click.
You don't-
You just
you don't
click
see it?
on the. You
I
just
don't
click
see
the
it.
thing,
Because it's like.
yeah,
and then you either select.
hold on, I'm just gonna roll one.
See,
with
mine
Jet.
does
I
that.
just-
Yeah, I just did it
Yeah,
as
I
well.
just I did
Screenshot
it. Yeah,
I'm
that's what.
gonna screenshot it.
Sure. Hold on. I can't be fucked. Sean, you do it.
But I can't. What do you think I'm asking you to fucking see? I can't see it.
Sounds like a bitch.
I'll take a picture and send it to you.
I'm doing it now. I'm
Thank
doing
you.
it now. I've got a thing on my computer. I can do it. It's fine. Sean's a bitch.
You do it. Well, I wouldn't be fucking
Yeah,
here
I'm
if I
gonna
could.
friend you.
shit.
Sean.
Listen, sounds like you're having a bit of a whinge, and I'm not about that life. So I personally like to fix my issues. I don't like to complain. Okay, I like to when I have a problem, I fix it.
I'm a bit of a whinge. and a
Cheeky Brico.
Cheeky
Shut up.
breaky. He's built
That
different.
was my
Sean
old
Clark.
18-year-old.
I haven't done it yet.
my old-
Did you take a photo of it already, Will? I didn't.
No,
I
I
haven't done it yet.
didn't.
Okay, I did it wrong, but that's fine. I'll do mine.
do it.
It's fine. No, shut up.
I'm
shut up. Don't do
fucking
it.
doing it.
I'm already doing it. I'm already doing it. Fuck you. You do it in your band. From what I don't know, but you will be banned. I'm gonna do it too anyway. I don't give a fuck. You can have one on Discord and one on
There you go.
wherever the fuck he's sending it on.
No, I just sent it on Discord.
Oh, you're a bitch.
There you
Imagine
go.
using Discord on phone. What a bitch. What a pussy.
It's on
Alright,
the
please.
images.
All right, cool.
I can't. Okay,
So
fucking- you
yeah,
win it,
my
you
one's
win
on the bottom and Rogar's is the big one.
Yeah.
Just asking, why the fuck is the black?
That's Jet's got his dark. He's got dark turned on. Yeah.
Because all
That's
mine are
fine.
white.
Yeah. He's got Jet's got dark mode turned on. All right. Anyway, so okay, so it was a 5 then. Okay, so you walk over. You guys hear Rogar coming over, clanking with his big armor, with his armor, and he comes up and he crouches down behind you, like beside you to be able to get a view.
I just
as
like
well.
do a little wave.
All right. You guys have no line of sight currently on any of the people. They've walked into the room where the holes are, and that's the last you saw. And Jet, you can hear the rumbling. Like the last thing you could hear was like the rumbling of stone.
See, I want to go up, but I don't want to be grabbed by a fucking tentacle.
Do you want me to go?
I do. Give me here.
All right.
Move, bitch boy.
Go ahead.
Move, bitch boy.
Reginald
I
got a
fucking
tentacle
move
kick.
in then.
Who's going first? Who's marching? Who is going forward? Who's going to continue forward?
Me.
All right, Reginald. And do you want to as well, Rogar?
Yep.
Right.
Fucking leave pussy behind.
So Jet, you'll stay in there, and Brodegar and
I'm the one
Rogar
that's
and
been
Old
stealth
Mate,
this whole time.
they're gonna continue up. So you get about there. Alright, I need stealth checks from you, Rogar and Reginald. The two disadvantaged stealthers. I need stealth checks from you.
I know, right? Alright. I
How
got a
am I
six.
the most
Why did
stealthy
you do it like that? That's so
Yeah,
weird.
it doesn't.
Well, I didn't write.
I see it now.
Yeah.
I left
I don't
clicked it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But like, it just doesn't do that for any of the rest of us.
If I
It
right
does-
click it,
There must be
Yeah, no.
some
Okay,
setting.
Okay, there you go.
that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're just are you just double clicking it?
yeah, I'm double left clicking it.
Okay, yeah, no, do what you did for the second one from now on, please. Actually, roll it on like where it says
But-
do it with disadvantage from
Yeah,
now on.
because it comes up in different separate blocks if you double click it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Because
it,
see,
it is
look,
doing-
mine are
yeah,
separate
yeah,
boxes,
yeah,
but
yeah.
his is in the same box. It's the
I guess
two in
he-
the one box.
I guess he's doing it fast enough where it's coming up with two.
I
in
can
one box.
spam it twice and.
It's not. It's, I'm left click. I'm basically clicking. I'm basically left clicking it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. That's what it's
But
weird.
left
It's
clicking
bugged out.
twice.
Okay. We're gonna ignore it because we're wasting time here, and we're doing random
I've got
things
a
that are
6
fucking up with the
anyway.
order. Okay, so you got a 6, and Reginald also
Yeah,
got a
sorry.
6. Oh no, sorry, Reginald hasn't rolled yet. Reg, roll a stealth check. Stealth
Fucking
check with disadvantage, Reg. Fucking stop. I'm gonna stroke and roll me a fucking stealth check. 8. Okay, perfect. So you both how far do you want to actually go? Do you want to go to the edge so you can see on, or like just a little bit back? What you actually try and go for here? Oops.
I think I'll just follow Reginald's kind of thing because he's further ahead.
Alright, Reg, what you looking for? Where you want to go? You can see my mouse cursor, I hope. Where you direct
I'm
me.
going up against the wall that's to the right. I'm gonna follow along that donut. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get to that edge.
Right here.
Yeah.
Alright, Rogo, whereabouts on Reginald do you want to be? Do you want to be behind him? You want to be next to him?
I think I'll be like, since I'm taller than him, I think I'm just,
Be behind him, look over him.
yeah.
Alright, no issue. Alright. You both creep up to the side of this thing, and as you get close, both of you, no roll for this, you hear like the crushing of bone and the chewing of the chewing of flesh, and it's just and Reg, as you peek your head around the corner, there is no roll for this. You see sticking out of every hole, all 6 of the holes. You see 6 massive heads chowing, 3 of them are chowing, just 3 individual, they're all biting down on the middle, tearing flesh, biting limb from their 3 bodies now that just lay dead, bleeding, being eaten alive. And then as you're looking, as you're sitting there, as it's biting at it, and you remember, it looks like the heads of the image that Sean drew a bit ago. That's what you're looking at now. And then
Literally that.
yeah, as he resent it, yeah.
Oh.
The head and the neck part. That's what you see. The arms aren't there, but you see that head, and it's just biting down on a body and eating it. 3 of them are 3 of the 6 heads you see. And then as you look at it, one of the other unoccupied heads, it turns and it looks at you. And I need a wisdom save from both Reginald and Rogar.
Shit.
Oh,
Oh
God.
shit,
You
here we
haven't-
go.
This
By
is
the
my
way,
mistake.
with
I'm at disadvantage.
I need
Alright.
wisdom save. Disadvantage for Reginald, normal thing for you,
I'm
Rogar.
prepared.
really, I thought he would have
Yeah.
a +3 to his save because of my
Fuck.
Plus
He can-
3,
he can-
that's
He can have a
aura
+3.
protection.
Yeah, he has a +3, but he still has disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Oh.
it's actually a 9 because he had +3 from his aura of fuck you.
I got a
and
23.
Rogar got a 23. Okay, so Reg, as you look at this creature, you hear that same. You heard this once before when you were peering into these holes. You hear that same song, ancient eldritch song of just
Oh shit.
It's not. It doesn't sound like that to you. It sounds like it to begin with, but then you're just hearing songs of this man, this fit child. The story of this child that grew up to teen, grew up to adult, and then grew to hero, war hero. Helped defeat wars. It's about you. The song's great, and then the song goes, and you're like, "What the fuck am I doing here? Where am I? Why am I here? I need to not be here." And Rogar, you watch Reginald out of his own consciousness. Reginald just Outright, Reg, what's your movement speed? How much?
30 feet.
You just watch Rogar as Reginald just 10, 20, 30. He just leaves. You watch Reginald just blank mind. He just stands there and he just walks and he just passes. Like he gets to you and he just passes you and continues to walk as he just and he gets around here. Rogar, however, you hear that same song, but you're kind of like, ugh, what the fuck? Your Paladin order, your Misty Mountain, everything, kind of like, ooh, what the fuck? And you shake your head and you avoid it. You avoid it, and then you look at that same head and it's just looking at you.
It gets to the point where it says when he cut his arm off, and then
yeah,
and then
that's what we're gonna. That's what we're going to end this session there.
Fucking Paladin goes up against 6 black
Oh,
dudes.
bro,
6 blackheads.
Ooh.
dude. No.
Well, Reginald's
Oh
fucked.
god, 6 of those fucking head things that I drew. Ugh.
Yeah, I didn't mention it. If you get another one of those, I'm going to tell you this now, Sean. If you get another one of those, you're suffering a brain injury.
Another one.
You should already have like another concussion. You should already have it. You've had 6 concussions happen to you, like 6 major concussions. But if you get another one at any point, you're going to have a brain injury.
Oh.
Yeah, that will be your brain. Right, but
I'm gonna get a hemorrhage.
that'll end today's session.
Well,
Damn.
we're fucked.
You know what I was gonna do? I was literally gonna fucking command Reginald and go deafen.
Right.
Ooh, that's
Okay.
actually a good idea.
You wanna command Reginald to deafen?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That's what I was. I